Welcome in to tonight's game between Jackson Olin Mustangs and the Chelsea Hornets. We're at Hornet Stadium tonight. We're Bart. We got a game between Jackson Olin hoping to bounce back from the last 2 weeks. We're going to forget that, and we're going forward with a positive tonight, and we're playing Chelsea in a region game.
Pete, it's a region game.
I mean, they better be ready.
The weather's great. It's homecoming here at Chelsea. They're 2-1, coming off a couple of big wins, and this is got some more young guys going to get some more time tonight, according to Coach Fakakis. So his young team coming on the road tonight and going to try to spoil homecoming.
Well, it'd be a nice one if we could. Tonight's captains is Jacorian Wren, and we've got Kaysen Boston and Kaysen Jones. And I understand Kaysen Boston has really gotten Coach V's attention.
He really has. You know, he's one of those guys who's been on the field some, but not a ton of experience. But he's asked him to step up in the last couple of weeks through this adversity. He's really stepped his game up. Tons of tackles. A lot of people running from QQ will be out tonight, out for the next couple of weeks. But some freshmen are going to step. Coach V is positive because his freshmen are going to get some more burn.
And that's right. That's the only way they're going to get better here. All right, so we're minutes away from this game tonight. So this Mustang Football Network brought to you by Freeway Honda. We'll be right back for the opening kickoff.
At Metro, the best deal in wireless just got better.
Who's up for that?
Switch and get 2 lines for just $80 with a full Amazon Prime membership included.
Sounds great.
Plus, now get 2 free Samsung Galaxy A20 phones with huge HD screens.
That's a huge win.
So you can enjoy the biggest shows on the newest device.
Perfect!
Metro has the best deal. 2 lines plus 2 free phones for $80 with Amazon Prime included. Only at Metro.
All right, Bart, here we are. We're lining up for the kickoff, and deep for the Mustangs is number 4 for us.
That's Markel back there tonight, and he's been dangerous at times.
He has, and hopefully he's going to get us in good start. We need to start off this game with a good offensive push and get this offense rolling.
Another squib showing the respect.
Yeah, number 7's got it. He's got a little hole there. So we're going to start on our own 45, Bart. That's great field position to start this game.
Great field position. And Coach Fakakis, people respect Markel Williams back on the back of that return team for the Mustangs. And so with Khalil King in the middle, great job by Coach getting the ball into his hands. So Brandon Tank Ward, back tonight after a couple of weeks. Had the concussion against Shades Valley, didn't play last week, so he's back on the field. So, got our starting quarterback and ready to roll.
So he's cleared to play, which is awesome. Back there with him is number 2. Tank's going to come to his left. He throws a little bit low for Khalil King, just right out of his reach, so it's an incompletion there. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, he rolled out that time, trying to just get him in the flow of the game a little bit, kind of a little deep out, trying to get about 8 to 10 yards. Unfortunately, didn't make it. Getting the rust off a little bit. He'll be good to go here in just a minute, hopefully.
Right tackle for your Mustangs are Edwin Roscoe. Right guard, Eli Johnson. Over the center is Jacob Rowe. Aubrey Allen's the left guard, and the left tackle is Raycon Goldwhite.
There's Kaysen.
Handoff on the right side for Kaysen Jones. He's going to get about 3. Going to bring, or maybe let's call it 4. They're giving him 4. So let's give him, let's say it's 3rd and about 6. It's doable. Let's keep this drive going.
Yeah, let's keep this drive going as TJ Shorts comes in, going with a little fullback set here on 3rd and medium. Kaysen Jones will be at linebacker some due to the absence of Q, and we hadn't seen that a lot. So let's keep an eye on it. Probably going to limit his carries some, and we probably will see opponents a little bit more here in the first half, but good run there to start.
Kaiser Jones comes out to the left side along with Khalil King. Tank hands off. He fakes up the middle. He's throwing it away. It was nearly intercepted. He had breaking free over the middle. I believe he had number 17 breaking free. If he could have just got away from the rush there, he might have had a big gain there from Kaiser Jones, but it brings up 4th down.
It does, and it looks like J.O. will punt. That time for Chelsea, Jordan Smith on the pressure. Big physical guy, plays running back as well. Almost an interception. Fortunate it wasn't. So, field position, though, got it to the 50, punt it deep here, and let's get this young defense on, young hungry defense on the field.
Absolutely.
And get going.
Curious to see them. Jacorian Wren is going to stand on his 36, punting it deep to Chelsea. Number 2 for Chelsea is Ladarius Gary. He's a wide receiver, 5'9", 160.
And looks like we have an equipment timeout. Something looks like Markel Williams has something that the referee head linesman over here didn't like, so he's going to have to go out and deal with that issue, and he'll be replaced.
It's number 13 coming on in it, Kelnarius King. That's Amarian Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jacorian takes the handoff. I'm sorry, the snap. Gets a little short kick to the right. It's going to go out of bounds about on the Chelsea. Let's see who he's going to walk it up to. The 25, 26. All right, he's going to stomp on about the Chelsea 28. Let's see what this defense is going to do now.
Yeah, keys to the game here, especially for this Jackson Olin defense, according to Coach, see through young guys. So you're going to have some guys out there. You got 5 freshmen starting on defense tonight. Nicholas Barnes, Amaria Caffey, Bakari Kennedy, Eric Muse, and Taylor Thomas. I mean, these young guys are going to be tenacious, and they're going to get after it, and Coach is giving them a chance tonight.
Like you said, Q's not starting, but we got Case in Boston, Jacorian Wren, and Nicholas Barnes are on the line. Great tackle right there in the open field. Going to lose 1 or 2.
Yeah, and Coach was talking about Erdy Poland is really wanting him to step up in this secondary. So you're young in the middle, young a little bit up front, experienced in the secondary at the safety positions. Coming up and making those tackles was a big emphasis for Coach. Great job right there by Erdy.
And he lost 3 yards there. That's what a senior will do for you.
He's the guy that's got to step his game up like that play. Look at us getting after him.
Jacorian almost had him. He caused him. They're going to sack him. He's going to go down for another 5-yard loss.
Coach Fakakis thought that his team could get pressure. It was a really good play that time by number 31, Amaria Caffey, getting that start, putting pressure on the quarterback. Jacorian was down there. Good step up first, 3rd and 15, 2 negative plays for Chelsea.
And the freshman Eric Moose, number 32, was right there with him too. So we got some aggressive guys early in this game.
We do, and it just looks like there's a different energy.
It does. Maybe they had a good week of practice and got falls in the air. All right, he connects out on the right side. He's going to get his first down. Run out of bounds there by number 2. So we let him out of the hole there. Casey Jones ran him out of bounds. That was their wide receiver. You said before the game that Collier Blair was pretty dangerous.
He's special, and he's kind of like a smaller, poor man's Christian McCaffrey, always catching passes, always running. That time, just bad angle on the tackle, got outside for the first down.
He's a junior, 5'7", 165. He takes the handoff. He's going to the right side. Got a quick hole. He's going to get about 8 yards before they punch him out of bounds there.
And you'll see what he likes to do is he likes to keep that body low and get down in behind those offensive linemen where you can't see him, and he has boom, 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 those feet go, they stop, and then he has that quick burst. And so another positive play. Running on this right side a lot, looking like they, probably prepared. Didn't know if Q would play.
Yeah.
Probably prepared a lot. You'll probably see a lot of right-handed motion to offset, what they thought might be Q Robinson.
Yeah, that time he followed his blocking perfect. So they've got 2nd and 2 here on the Jackson Olin 49. We jump offside, so they're going to get an easy first down. We got to be more disciplined than that because 2 kids jumped that time.
Yeah, you got 2 kids jumping that time, both freshmen, early in the game, a little bit aggressive. Something
nerves.
You can build on, nerves, and that's what we said. See through young eyes. You're gonna have some of those little mistakes that you just got to be able to overcome. Defense get a stop here.
Yeah. Quarterback, he looks to the left, swings it out to number 6 over there.
Good
He's
tackle.
Gonna get that was a good tackle by number 8 for your Mustangs on the defensive side.
Yeah, number 8, great play that time. Senior Will Hall, another one of those guys that Coach was talking about. He's got to step up in that secondary. Came up in the open field. These one-on-one tackles. You're going to see a lot of bubble screens and such. So right here, Moore goes back to try to get his offense going. 3 positive plays in a row, 2nd and medium.
Yeah, we got 2nd and 5 here. So he's calling out the plays. Got a little motion going to the left side. Snap, handoff to number 1. He's going left. He's going to get close to the first down. He's got the first down. He's run out that time by number 32, Eric Moose. Ran him out to the sideline.
Just one of those guys that knows how to play, Pete.
He knows how to run. He knows how to read his blocks.
And he sits down and he's patient. He's a patient running back, and he just waits for the overrun, which so many times now you see running backs that understand that, play football for a while.
I'll tell you what, he's got great speed and quickness, and his first start is just very quick. Motion here to the right. Got a sweep to the right side by number 1 again. Guess who? Oh,
Erdy.
good tackle by Erdy Polnitz, because if he didn't, I'm going to tell you something, he might have gone the distance because our cornerback got number 4, Mikell, came in and got blocked. That would have been Markel Williams, and that was a touchdown-saving play.
It was a touchdown-saving play, and it was also such great closing speed.
It was.
That's what I've been wanting to see out of Erdy Polnitz. Great play that time.
For no gain.
Coaching his defense. Make another play here, young man.
All right, handoff up the middle. That's going to be a host of Mustangs. Jacorian Wren is bringing him down. That's going to be number 33 for Chelsea. Running the ball that time is Chad Carboni.
Yeah, he's the backup running back, a 5'9", 11th grader. Similar style, probably not as strong of a runner as Collier Blair is, but a huge third down and medium here, 3rd and about 5 for this Mustang defense.
It's a big play right here because this is 2-down territory right here. You know that, unless they've got an outstanding kicker.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Wouldn't surprise me either. We're moving some people around. We're adjusting. Quarterback goes back. He's looking over the middle. There's nothing there. He's
pick!
I think it's a pick.
It is.
Number 2. That's Kaysen.
Look at Kaysen Jones.
Sophomore.
In his first start, hasn't played defense, read the eyes, and what a great coaching move to get him on the defensive side of the ball and make a play. Big play for the Mustangs. First down, going the other way.
Yeah, that was a simple out, and Kaysen broke on that ball. And it wasn't a bad throw. The throw was low and away.
No.
Kaysen made a play on it and dove and caught the ball.
Well, these are the plays that Coach Fakakis was talking about, and you're seeing it. I mean, it's there. It's just the guys have got to make the plays. And early, these Jackson Olin Mustangs have come to play tonight.
Yes, because I'm going to tell you something. We hadn't got many turnovers this year, and that's a big turnover in the first quarter.
It is, and that's a great point, Pete. And we didn't get into it early, but Chelsea in their first game had 4 turnovers against Oak Mountain. That's a huge key. And so if we can keep turning them over, keep them from getting points, things look good for the Mustangs.
All right, so we're going to start it on the Mustang 23. See what Tank and Coach V call up here. Kaysen, the guy who just intercepted, is to his right.
Need to run the football. We got to run the football.
And this time, well, Tank goes to his right. He's throwing way. He just threw it over his head. He was just throwing away. Nobody open there that time. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, brings up 2nd and 10. That young offensive line, you can see Coach Fakakis trying to get some things out on the sprint outs and get Tank to where his vision is well and not good and not have to take on a lot of that pressure that we've been seeing the last 3 weeks. But this young offensive line, hey, you just got to improve every week. And so far, the penetration hasn't been as bad on the plays where we didn't roll out.
Yeah, we do got to get established the run here to open up the other. But he's giving in some quick throws here. Handoff up the middle this time. He's going to get about 2 before he's met and thrown back.
Maybe that's why we hadn't run it.
I tell you what, though, that time it was number 21 running the ball.
Yeah, that's Polnitz, and we talked about him. He's going to probably get more action. Erdy's little brother, and he's just, really, we've seen him made the big run against Fairfield early in the season to put the Mustangs ahead for good. So yeah, he's capable, but he's got to have some holes.
Khalil King comes back in. He's coming to your left side over here with number 17 for the Mustangs. That's going to be Kaiser Jones.
Yeah, you got T-shirt, single coverage up top.
Drop back to pass, a little screen, but it was thrown low and it went down. He caught the ball for a loss, so we lose 3. Going to be right to punt it away, so we're going to depend on that defense again, about 3 and out again.
Yeah, just kind of threw off his back foot. Sometimes it's difficult to make that throw running to your left if it's off of your back foot and just a little bit short hit. Opponents would have had to make a couple of people miss to get the first down.
I don't know that he'd have made the first. That's right. It was defended well, but anyway, we're going to lean on that defense again, see if we could stop them at this play. All right, Jacorian Wren is back. He's standing on the Mustang 11. Gets the punt off. Flag goes down. It's fielded on the 45 by number 2 for Chelsea. He's going to go down right there at the 49. Guys. That's going to be number 32 and number 9 for the Mustangs.
It's Jacob Moultrie and Jacoby Moultrie and Eric Muse. And what a great the senior tonight on a special teams play. Some freshmen getting some playing time and having to make that sacrifice. And then you see Moultrie get down the field and make the tackle. That shows you that what's been being taught is being received.
So it's a false start on Jackson Olin. More than likely, they're going to make them re-kick it, I would bet.
I mean, I probably would. I mean, you've got it at the 50, but with the dangerous return man, as they have, like Ladarius Gary, he's got speed, the quick rod receiver, and
they're gonna make them re-kick it.
They sure are.
Like you say, they're at the 50, but they're looking to improve that.
Yeah, what a beautiful night here.
Really
out
is.
in Chelsea, Chelsea High School, right off Highway 11. Made the heavily crowded drive down 65.
280 was I went 280 and it was bad traffic. So this is like a Region 5 game. Principal at Chelsea is Brenton McCaleb. Their mascots, they're the Hornets. Colors are royal and white. The coach is Dustin Goodwin.
Yeah, and he's done a good job with this program. Talking to Coach Fakakis this morning, he was just very high in his praise for their fundamentals and how they play together, and they just do those little things. You can already tell, very scrappy little defense.
Very well coached.
Yeah, and he understands his team. He understands how he wants to get the ball out in space where his athletes can play, because probably not going to overpower a lot of people, and that's what we've seen early.
That's right. So with 5:57 left, Jackson Olin is on their own. The 14, going to punt it away. We'll be right back. Mustang Football Network, brought to you by Freeway Honda.
Hey, Rick, are you a doctor?
I confess, I'm not actually a doctor, but I'm the car doc.
What's Car Doc, Rick?
Car doc is an exclusive membership in our maintenance program.
Oh, cool. What does it offer?
You can get roadside assistance, you're gonna get your oil change, you're gonna get your brakes checked. Car Doc is available on new and used cars, giving you the greatest of service, maintenance, and repairs. That's right, it's worth $3,000 to you right here at Freeway Honda.
You're right, so come on in for as little as $25 a month on that Car Doc program. Here at Freeway Honda, 5 Points in Inslee, or online at freewayhondaal.com.
Where Jackson Olin is facing a 4th and about 15. We're punting the ball from our own 14. Jacorian Wren is back there waiting on the snap. He got the snap. Oh, he's almost blocked, but he got a good bounce. Good bounce. If we could get him back here, he's got 50 to the 40, and that's, I guess with that speed, you want him to have the ball all the time.
You do, and there is a flag on the play on the far side of the field.
Could be a late hit.
Right in front. I think it was down early, maybe hold on. I don't know. We'll see.
That would be nice if it was, because if not, they ran it back to our 32. Let's see what the penalty is.
And while you're doing that, the standings you mentioned, Minor, after the loss last week, moved into a 1-0 lead, tied with Chelsea and Homewood. 3 teams 1-0. Jackson, Olin, Carver, Pelham, and Helena all 0-1. Helena hasn't played a region game yet, so things will kind of shake out tonight, and you'll see this is a very important game to even back up with the region lead.
And that flag's going against Chelsea, so good eyes there, partner. They're going to back them up to about the 46 of Jackson Olin, so it's a net 4 yards for Chelsea. They had it on the 50 earlier. All right, so here we are. Chelsea quarterback number 10 is Caleb Moore. He takes it. He's going back. He fakes. He's going deep for number 17. Good coverage that time. Nobody. Who is that? Markel Williams. He really didn't go on the fake there. He stayed with this guy, and he was with him stride for stride.
He was. It was a little out and up action. Good pump fake, great route. And I was very impressed watching a little film with Holton Smith's route running. He seems to always be open because he understands attention to detail. Was open there, a little underthrown. Fortunate there that the Mustangs didn't get burnt.
Taylor Thomas is the cornerback on the other side, so we got it.
No!
Kaysen Jones.
I think we may have found that's a linebacker, boys.
Yes, and look at him. He's built like a linebacker. He's built like one.
Well,
he just came unglued there.
He is, and he's young, and, he's a great running back, as we've seen, but he likes the contact, and sometimes on offense you don't get to unleash it. Unleashed it there and brought it with authority. Great play by Kaysen Jones.
He's 5'8", 205, and every bit of that 205 came in.
In his first defensive start as a Mustang.
Wow. Brings up 3rd and about 14. Quarterback goes to the left. He pulls it down. He's running to the right. He wants to throw. He's being chased down by Eric Muse, who got him. throws him down on the 44, where they're going to face about 4th and 8.
It will be. Looks like we have someone. Can't tell if someone's down. Oh, they are out of bounds, stopping the clock. But shout out to this Jackson Olin secondary that Coach Fakakis mentioned.
I'm telling you.
One freshman, a junior, and a couple of seniors back there in the back. Coverage sack, scramble sack. Nobody was open.
Yeah,
and,
that time Caleb pulled the ball down, and he was running for his life before it was over with.
There's just a bigger sense of urgency tonight out of our Mustangs. Great play there by the freshman Eric Muse. 4th down right here in 9. Looks like Chelsea may keep their offense on the field.
Well, they might as well. They're on the Jackson Olin 44. They haven't seen anything out of our offense yet, so they're going to push the button.
Actually, they are going to punt. Sorry.
They're going back to punt. Khalil King is deep. He's back there with number 5 for Jackson Olin.
Yeah, Erdy's going to play that up back here.
That's right. Good snap. Punt's high punt. Good punt. They're going to get away from it. It's going to take a bounce down to about the 13. So Jackson Olin's going to have the ball starting on their own 13. So far, it's kind of been just a couple of jabs by each team. They're just filling each other out. Not much offense either way, really. And pretty good defense right now.
Pretty good defense. Got to be pleased if you're a Mustang fan. Just early going here, the young football team comes on the road and is just blow for blow. And now field position is in the first half is just going to be so important. Got to get out of this hole, get it past the 50, or go get some points.
That's right. We got it. It'd be nice to get this drive going. His Tank's calling his. He dropped his mouth guard out of his mouth. He said, "To heck with it."
Yeah, and Kaysen Jones, let's see if we can continue that momentum from the hits.
I'd like to see him get a quick pick up the middle there, just a quick handoff up the middle. Instead, it's, he's got a little room, but he couldn't get away from the Chelsea guy there at the line of scrimmage. Maybe going to lose about 2 that time. Brought down by number 32 for Chelsea.
Yeah, number 32. We'll be saying his name a lot. William Berryman, man, he's good. And in there also with number 33, the cornerback, Chad Carboni, came in to finish it off. But 32 and 34, William Berryman and Gavin Curran. You'll probably hear us say their name a lot. They're the 2 middle inside guys, and they're in on a lot of plays.
As Tanks get his play in by Coach V. Back there with him now is the other Polnitz brother. Tank gets the handoff, hands off to Polnitz. He's falling 34. He keeps his feet, but he's hit that time by number 40 for Chelsea, who came up with a really good play that time. That's going to be Kobe Clements. Came up, made the tackle. Gain of, let's call it a game of about 4, so it's 3rd and about 8.
Good, tough tackling there by the Chelsea linebackers on consecutive plays, being able to get in on the running back, not able to let them wiggle away. So a big 3rd down here, 3rd and 7, a first down. Got to start thinking about getting some first downs. This defense has been on the field pretty good while in this first quarter.
Freshman number 34, Ty Perry, is in there with him. Tank fakes the handoff. He's going back. He's looking deep. He's throwing it over the middle.
Oh.
He was hit right there, right about the 38 by the Chelsea. But you know what? That was incidental contact. They were both running, so that's a good no call if you ask me.
I don't really have a problem with it. Could have been a little uncatchable. There's no uncatchable in high school. That would have been in the NFL, that would have been an illegal contact play, but in high school, incidental. I like the call, though. Take a shot. I
love the call there.
Take a shot.
He was really open under the middle. Tank just kind of overthrew him there.
A little bit more air into the ball, but good job by the offensive line to give him time enough to be able to throw it deep.
Corey ran back again to punt.
3rd punt already for the JL Mustangs.
Number 2 for Chelsea is going to Ladarius Geary. Bad snap. They're going to get him on about the 8-9 yard line, so it's going to be a short field for Chelsea after the mishandled punt and all. Doggone it. We just didn't need that, Bart, right then. Everything's going good.
Yeah, it's just one of those unfortunate plays. Snap a little low, Jacorian couldn't handle it and fought hard to try to get away from those defenders that were coming. So it will be inside the 10 here, 1st and goal, Chelsea.
We need a big play here. We need to stop this. They're on the 9-yard line. Be big time if we could hold them to out of the end zone for a touchdown, maybe a field goal attempt or something.
Yeah, back against the wall here, but hey, these Mustangs have been there before and come through big.
All right, so it's Got a different quarterback in there. Number 9 is in there now. They're going because they're running up the middle. They got some blocking. He's going to go in pretty easy.
Great blocking.
Yeah, that was just the right side of that offensive line that time just sealed our left defensive side off, and he basically went in untouched.
He did. Adam Reeves, the speedy little receiver, comes in. They have a special package for him, and we saw some of that stuff on film as well. But just speedy, followed his blocks. A lot of these running backs look similar, but just a great burst there. Touchdown Hornets.
I tell you what, these guys out here, they got some speed. So the extra point is up, and it is right down the middle. Good. So it's with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first, Chelsea goes up 7-0. While we're preparing for the kickoff, let's take a little break here and hear some words from our sponsors.
The Jackson Olin Mustangs want to thank all their friends for the support that they get. We at Ideal Furniture are also proud to support them and want to thank all of you for being there for us for over 75 years. We believe that we're the #1 furniture dealer with low prices and top-notch customer service. So when you need furniture, come see us at Ideal Furniture, your hometown furniture and mattress store. Come to Ideal where every deal is ideal. Serving Ensley and Birmingham since 1943. Ideal Furniture Company. And remember, go Mustangs.
Okay, welcome back. Chelsea just went up 7-0. We're awaiting the kickoff now by number 30 for Chelsea. Deep for us is Khalil King. They kick it deep to Khalil. He's going to take it into the end zone, and it's going to be put back, walked out to the 20. So the Mustangs are going to have it 1st and 10 on our own 20 with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. No time off the clock.
Yeah, 3 minutes, 20 seconds here. Looking for a spark. Going to bring Malik Lowe in at quarterback to try to get something going. Maybe add that little wrinkle of running the ball with the quarterback. Just got to get something going offensively.
Well, and Malik can throw the ball well also. I'd like to see him with that run-pass option.
Absolutely.
As well, because he can throw the ball good.
Yeah,
and he can run.
3:20 to go. Bring him in toward the end of the first quarter and see if we can get it going.
Malik goes back, quick step. He throws to the right. It's overthrown. Going to bring up 2nd and 10. It was just the ball was just overthrown that time. No other way to say it.
Was overthrown, just trying to get a quick hitch. That time out to T-shirt Calhoun was a little bit overthrown. Got a size mismatch out there. Probably see the Stangs come back to that one.
Yeah, there you can tell it from up here. There's a little bit difference in the sizes.
And Coach Fakakis talked about got to be able to get these big receivers. Talked about bringing Rashad in, Rashad Sager, the freshman. Probably see 81 come in tonight too. Had a great B-team game the other night.
And they won, I believe.
They did.
So Malik gets the handoff. He fakes a little pitch to the left. He's going to try to pull it down. He's being chased. Throws it over to number. I can't see the number from up here.
Yeah, it was Cantrell Calhoun.
Was that Cantrell? All right, he throws it over there, and it's incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Yeah, 3rd down and 10. Got outside the pocket. Was looking, had him open, and just missed him by a little bit to the wayward left side. So to bring up 3rd down and long again for the Mustangs inside their own 20.
The only thing about that throwing the ball like this, Bart, is we've run exactly 12 seconds off the clock in 2 plays.
I know. It's just trying hard to get something going. I like
this
this
to
call.
The right. He's got some running room. Oh, he's going to be just short. Just short. That was number 2, of course, our great running back.
Yeah,
Kaysen Jones.
Got out there.
Almost got it.
Really good tackle that time to keep the first down from happening by number 29, Chandler Pruitt. He was another one of the guys, player of the week defensively last week for Chelsea. And great tackle there just in the one-on-one space to prevent the first down.
Yeah, he broke down on him perfect and stopped him from the first down by, looks like a yard and a half, call it 2 yards. All right, so again, going back, it's number 2, Ladarius Gary. Corian Wren is on his 19 or 18 waiting the snap. Good snap. He handled it at that time. He gets the kickoff. See if it he's met that time on about the 50, so he's going to be brought down on the Jackson Olin 48.
Fortunate that time the ball actually hit off the up back's helmet or back shoulder pad and just kind of got that forward spin. Good
It looked
job.
like a kickoff, didn't it?
It did. Good job by the Chelsea return man Gary to catch it. Good hit by Jackson Olin. But the field position, Pete, the field position will continue to haunt this Jackson Olin team if you can't figure out a way to flip the field.
That's right. And the flipping the field is going to be moving the ball or turnover on this side of over here. And each team now has had a turnover.
Yeah, Moultrie back in the game here at linebacker. Looks like going to give Eric Muse a quick break on this series. Going to go with Bakari.
Handoff. No, he pulls it out. He's rolling to his right. He's throwing it. He's wide open over the middle, but the quarterback just overthrew it a little bit. Number 6 for Chelsea, and that's going to be Michael Gibbs. So that time Caleb Moore had him open, and he was running free, but he had a guy in front of him that caused him to throw it just a little high out of Gibbs's reach.
He did. Ernie Polnitz had the underneath coverage and then saw the quarterback and did alertly turned and found the closest receiver, went back to find him, ended up making the quarterback have to throw a tough pass. And so Ernie, mentioning his name a lot more, he's playing really well tonight.
How about the size of the quarterback, 6'5", 185, and he is seeing over his line. He's going to his right side. He's being chased. Pressure is put on, but looked like he caught the ball there. They're going to say it was a reception on about the 41. Wow. It was a little bit over first down there. It looked like to me he might have not had possession.
That's one of those. Couldn't really tell. A lot of guys kind of in front of us, but that one would definitely have gone to the replay booth either way but what a great throw by Moore. On the run under duress, 3rd and 10, hits his receiver right on the out-of-bounds line, roughing for a first down, Chelsea.
Looked like Markel Williams did not like the call. He was a little shocked, so the little screen play, he caught it on about the 35. He's met that time and driven back by who?
Guess who?
Guess
Cason Jones again.
Number 2.
We found us a linebacker,
Cason Jones.
folks.
He's a sophomore, guys. Get ready for him.
Well, he's got the build, the low center of gravity that a lot of running backs and linebackers have, but, just super impressive. And today, Coach Vakakis said, hey, watch out for 2 tonight. He's going to be on the other side. So, hey, Coach, thanks for the heads up. We definitely see it.
And he saw something in practice for him to tell you that, too. Absolutely. I guarantee it. So handoff up the middle by their fast running back, number 1, who's going to get it past the 25. They're going to get the first down. Again, Bart, they are slowly moving the ball.
Yeah, and he's just so shifty in the way, talking about Blair, number 1, the running back. And I'm telling you, the vision to be able to see him to make the tackle behind those big offensive linemen is difficult for whatever level you are, but in high school especially, because he's just quick.
But he's doing a good job of it, just following that line. All right, so 10 takes the handoff, hands off up the middle to 1. He's going to go in the end zone unless he gets tackled right at it. No, he breaks through. That's going to be a touchdown run of 25 yards, or call it 26 yards. Just a big hole that time, Bart, and we could not do anything to stop them from hitting that hole and going in the end zone.
Yeah, good job by the pulling guard that time for Chelsea. Didn't see the number, but had a good little kick-out block. Great job by Blair following it, and just 1-2 quick burst, and then he goes around a couple of guys into the end zone. It's 13-0 early, Hornets.
Extra point put down is up, and it is good. So the Hornets go up early in the late in the first quarter with 46 seconds left. They're up 14-0. Bart, we got a team on our hands. We got to find a way to stop now because the offense is moving. Their defense has really put hurting on our offense. We've got to move the ball, or this is not going to be a pretty night.
It's not, and the turnover kills you. Possession before last, turn it over inside your own 10 leads to a score, and then you go 3 and out really quickly, almost get a first down, and then Chelsea gets the ball back, and in 3 plays they score a touchdown. So it's 14-0 here with 46 seconds to go in the first quarter, and the Mustangs will be getting the ball back, looking to move the ball.
Been some bright spots on that defense. I tell you, though, one thing we have done is number 2 for Jackson Olin. He has stepped up, and he's let the world know he can play some linebacker.
He has, but and one thing, too, it's different. I don't have experience playing at the 6A level, but Coach Vakakis and I talked this morning. It's different at the smaller school level when you've got so many young guys. In 6A, the bodies are bigger. The guys are more experienced. This Chelsea team has 31 seniors, Pete. I mean, they've been playing together for a while. You know, this young team continuing to go against all this experience, it's going to be positive. Might not be every single play, you know, every single game this year, but it will produce fruit.
Looks like Marion Brown, number 13, is standing on his 5-yard line. And it's going to be a little pooch fielded at the 30 by Khalil King. And Khalil is going to maybe lose a yard, or they're going to give him the forward progress to about the 32, I guess.
Yeah, I'm telling you, little cornerback for Chelsea, number 33.
Yeah, he made a solid tackle.
Carboni came in and was not going to be denied on that tackle. Khalil fighting hard to get away, but there again, those Chelsea guys, just when they tackle, they go low and roll, and then they force the momentum to take the ball carrier's body to the ground.
So momentum actually brought it out to the 32 with 40 seconds left.
Tank Ward back in at quarterback here.
With looks like number 33 for Jackson Olin is to his right, sophomore McKeel McCurdy. That time is no gain on the play, so this is 2nd and 10 coming up. Tank's looking at the sideline, waiting on the play to be brought in. 35 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah, it looks like trying to really get out on that edge and try to get those one-on-one receivers some looks. Just got to be able to complete that pass and let them run.
Yeah. So Tank's going to pull it down. He's going to run it. Oh, he took a hit there on about the 35. Going to bring up 3rd and about 9, call it.
Yeah, it was a big hole there. Good job by the Chelsea defense closing the gaps there. But it just continuing to be in those 3rd and long situations. You know, this could be one where Coach Fakakis just goes ahead and lets the clock run out. Big 3rd down coming, and the quarter will probably end here. And Jackson will be going 3rd and 8, starting the 2nd.
All right, so we played 1, Chelsea 14, Jackson Olin 0. We'll be right back. Start of the 2nd quarter.
Credit score bonus.
Hey, look, it's great. That's right. It's bonus. That's right. Bonus credit month. Bonus. That means your credit score comes off your MSRP. We're giving it away. We know at Freeway Honda, everybody's got a bump. Everybody's got a bruise. But guess what? We'll get you done at Freeway Honda.
It's like a bonus payday this month.
J.O., don't forget, we're raising money for you, your school. Come in. You buy a car, we send a check. Our goal is $50,000 for J.O. $50,000. You got to come in. We got to raise money. We'll send you a check.
Okay, welcome back. Second quarter begins with Jackson Olin on their own 35 facing 3rd. Let's call it 8. Tank's back in at quarterback. He pitches to his right side to Cates, and he is not going anywhere. He is met by about 5, let's call it 6 Chelsea defenders.
Right in.
Just nothing going for us. We cannot, Bart, we can't get anything going.
Yeah, I tried to come back to that same play that we saw earlier when Kaysen grabbed a bunch of yardage, ran it to the wide side, that time running it back to short, trying to pop a little run and get those 8 yards. But Chelsea right there fundamentally didn't go for any of the fakes or the misdirection with the blocking. So
that shows some good coaching right there. They were disciplined enough to stay home, and boom. All right, so Jacorian is standing on his own 23. Number 2 for Chelsea, a dangerous punt returner, is on his own 33. Jacorian, good snap. He kicks it, a pretty decent kick. It's going to be returned. He's got some room on the left side here, and he runs out of bounds on about the 41. It's a late hit in the back that time, and that's a good call by that referee to see it.
Yeah, number 59 that time for Chelsea, just unnecessary. Looks like that's James Turner came and just a block in the back, and nobody really not needed, uncalled for. Good break there for Jackson Olin, as it will be. It will be from the end of the run because of where the spot is. It'll be 15. They'll be starting around the 32, 33-yard line probably.
So if the defense could stand up here and hold them or possibly get a turnover, there's that field position you talk about switching on them.
It is, and penalties can do that, Pete. You see so many times special teams penalties, starting teams out in the hole.
All the time.
They still, and it's just it's a momentum penalty because now everything's rolling. It's just like a blue tidal wave, and then now, so you can see a glimpse, make a play on defense, get this thing to a one-possession game.
And and that just it changes everything. It changes how the coach is going to, what play he's going to call, how he's thinking, maybe the next play he's thinking about. So we got, if we could get another turnover, that'd be great.
It would be great, and because this Jackson Olin defense has been on the field a lot in this first half, and need to get a quick 3 and out here and get them some rest, especially since you got a couple of guys that are going both ways. Not sure why it's taking so long to
sideline interference against the Hornets.
So he called sideline interference?
I think that's what it was.
No, I think it was clearly a block in the back.
I think what he did is it's a block in the back and a sideline warning.
Oh, all in one.
Yeah,
okay.
I think Dustin Goodwin was a little bit upset. Not sure I don't think it was about the penalty. I think it was about a formation or maybe something he thought he saw. But, yeah, they've got him back now. And where's the get-back coach at? Where's that get-back coach? Get back!
Yeah. He wasn't paying attention is what he wasn't doing that time. They're going to walk him down inside the 20. They're at the 15, still walking.
So it was not.
There's more. It's blocking the back and sideline, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't really see what the sideline interference was, but we will take it.
We'll take it because they're starting this drive on their 13, so we have flipped the field if we could stop them here. Just get a little 3 and out here. See what the big quarterback's going to do. He's going to take it. He's going to keep it. He's coming around his left side. He is going to go down about the line of scrimmage. I don't think he's quick enough to do much damage with that against that quick defensive line we got.
He's not. And Sugarwolf Perry did a great job that time. It's basically staying home and not getting out into any trickery and losing what his assignment was. Good play there by the young freshman. Boy, he's a good-looking freshman.
Yeah, all of them are. We got some good-looking young players.
So right now you've got 3 freshmen across the middle at
Isn't that crazy?
linebacker for these Jackson Olin Mustangs.
Yeah.
Along with a freshman nose guard and a freshman corner.
So the future looks bright. This time he's going to fake it. He pulls up, throws over the middle to his target. He's going to barely get the first down. Nevertheless, he gets it. That's going to be number 89 from Chelsea. And that was a beautiful throw and catch that time. The 89 ran a great route. That's going to be Alexander Fritz. And, he's one of their better receivers.
He's one of their big targets, kind of a hybrid, somewhat of a tight end as well. Case in Boston with great pressure there, but great job by Moore to stop his feet, find his receiver, get the defender off balance, and make a great throw. First down, Hornets.
Caleb hands off up the middle to number 1. The shifty running back. He's going to get about 4, and he got that when there was nothing there.
There was nothing there, and just squirted through that hole to make something positive about it. And he's one of those positive runners. He's going to get yards.
He's just going to get them.
He's going to get them. He's going to get 2-3 extra with that lean forward, fall forward, that extremely low to the ground running style. And, as Coach said, he's special.
I see you got second and let's say it's 6. They got motion coming to this side, number 6 in motion. Handoff up the middle again, number 1. This time he is going to get lucky to get to the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up 3rd and 6. Maybe let's give him about a half yard.
Yeah, big play that time by senior Jacoby Moultrie. Back in the game there, making a big play. 3rd and 5 here. Jackson Olin Mustang defense looking for a spark, trying to get this ball back and get this game a little bit closer where we're just in striking distance.
That's right.
Just be in striking distance with a young team on the road.
That's why this is such a big possession for Jackson Olin to stop this offense right now. I'll tell you, Jacoby comes to play every game. Jacoby's putting pressure on him, and he caused him to get rid of it probably a little bit too quick. He had number 1 out in the flat, and his incomplete pass is 4th down, and they're punting.
4th down, got the stop. Great job by Jacoby. We mentioned his name 3 or 4 times. When he's been on that field, he has been active, extremely active, and great job there. Bringing up the 4th down. 3rd down conversions is kind of, and turnovers, and looking at the stats for Chelsea's first 2 games, when those things don't go well, they don't do well. So getting the stop there, and start forcing some of those third downs into fourth, getting the ball back, look at the field position.
Yeah, Jacoby's got such great quickness. So he was in there really and caused the quarterback just to really unload it probably about a half second before he needed to.
He did, and it looked like there was some room. It was going to have to be an open field tackle on the very dangerous Blair, but looks like timeout here by Chelsea. Want to make sure they got the right guys on the field and get this punt off without mistakes.
So with 8:34 left in the second, Chelsea's getting ready to punt. We'll be right back after a few words from our sponsors.
Welcome to K&J's Elegant Pastries, home of the Colossal Milkshakes. K&J's is located at 236 First Street South in Alabaster, serving custom cakes, treats, cupcakes, ice cream, and so much more. Find us online at kjselegantpastries.com or call 663-4827 to order. For family fun and a great atmosphere, visit K&J's Elegant Pastries or catch their food truck around town.
Cooper, number 30, Cooper Neal, 6'2", 165 senior is the punter. He gets a high punt off. Oh, it hit the Chelsea guy in the helmet.
Go.
Picked up, but they're gonna call it dead. Khalil King picked it up, but once it hits the Chelsea guy in the helmet, play's dead. But they threw a flag down.
It will be dead. You know, one of those plays to where no, Markel, don't catch it. But looks like it may work out. Fortunate, there are two flags. You've got one here on the near sideline, and then the interference. Well, that one will be 15. I don't know what this one is.
I don't think that was right here was a roughness play on hitting the way he hit Caleb in the head. You know, it looked like helmet to helmet to me.
Could have been. It does not. Well, it's not roughing the passer. And that's what White had called.
That's exactly right.
So he might have had the wrong.
I think you had two flags for the same penalty.
I think you did, and it was just one of those. It's an automatic personal foul interference.
All right, well, see, Karma, look at Karma. We got good field position now. You've been talking about it, so they flipped it on him. We're having a start on the Chelsea 44.
It's just a confidence thing. When your offense runs out, man, you've only got to go 43 yards instead of having to go 83 yards. And just gotta capitalize on this momentum. Coming out with his trip set here.
He throws it. Tank threw it deep that time, trying to hit number 17 on a fly route. Just a little too long for Kaiser Jones to get to. Although Kaiser's a tall kid, he just couldn't run under it.
Yeah, one of the better throws we've seen Tank make. You know, had a little bit more air under it. Good job by the Chelsea defender to also force Kaiser over toward the sideline.
Yeah.
But hey, keep taking the shots. Keep taking the shots. Find something that works. One big play, and we're right back in this thing.
He's going to hand off up the middle, but I'm telling you right now, nobody can run when their defensive line is there. As soon as you get the handoff, nobody's going to run the ball.
Absolutely not. Like Andrew Parkinson, number 69, in there making a big play on Kason Jones. Had nowhere to go. It will be a big third down here for the Mustangs.
I know Coach V would love to get the running game going, but he's called some plays, just nothing's popping for him.
No, and Nebrian Adams in the game, the sophomore, number 19. We've seen him here in the slot. He's a speedy little cat. Let's see if we try to get the ball in his hands on this third down.
We got a guy going in motion to the left side. Tank's going back. He's going to step it up. He throws it over the middle. It's broken up by number 29 for Chelsea, who read that beautifully. That was Chandler Pruitt, their 6'2", 180-pound junior defensive back.
Textbook play right there to knock the ball away. Didn't put his left hand on the receiver. Came through the receiver, over his shoulder. Made the play. Good step up by Tank. Just a good throw, a good defensive play. It will be fourth down. Hopefully keep them deep here, pinned, and keep this field position battle going here. 7:27 to go, down 14-0 in the second quarter.
Right now we've got the field position, so if we could just keep them down there about the 10, which is where the punt returner is going to be. Low kick this time, Jacorian.
Oh, he touched it.
He touched it. Goes through the end zone. Let's see if we can get it.
He touched it. Touchdown.
It needs to be a touchdown. He touched it.
He touched the ball.
Here come the coaches out on the field. They're going to go
he
nuts.
touched the ball.
He touched the ball.
He touched the football, folks.
All right, the kick was
thrown a flag.
They thrown a flag on Coach V, but I'm going to tell you right now, their guy touched it, and our guys recovered it in the end zone, Bart.
We had a
this
great
is not
view.
right.
We had a great view, but there's no looked like it was Erdy that ran down there maybe, or I couldn't really tell if it was Markel. Couldn't see the number. It happened so quick, but the ball was touched. So if the ball is touched, it cannot be a touchback. That's a fumble. Or a muff, whatever you'd like to call it. Jackson Olin jumps on it. Should be touchdown Jackson Olin.
But they're not. Plus, they're going to get a penalty out of the deal. I've never seen anything like that, where you touch the ball and our kid recovers it in the end zone and it's called off. Huh.
I mean, the only thing could possibly the head linesman could have been thinking, or the back judge, was that he didn't touch it. But the trajectory of the ball definitely changed when it hit his hand. Folks, that's a fumble. And now
they're marking it out to their own 35, which is a huge turnaround.
Yeah, that's just an unfortunate break here for Jackson Olin.
15-yard penalty. Chelsea will take over 1st and 10 from their own 35.
So we don't get the fumble in the end zone. We get an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
Worst case scenario, it would have been a safety if we hadn't have been on, like, it's in the back of the end zone. But anxious to see what the explanation will be.
Number 5 is going in motion. Caleb hands off up the middle. Number 1, there's pretty decent block, and he's going to get about 3 yards.
Yeah, I'm dumbfounded there, partner.
Yeah.
I want to say that I'm like missing something a little bit. Guys, are we missing something? Is that a fumble? Or a muff, whatever you want to call it.
Well, he touched the ball.
He touched the football.
So there's got to be an explanation on that I can't wait to hear.
Goodness.
All right, so it's about second. He got about, let's call it about 6. He got 4 yards that time when there was nothing again. Caleb hands off up the middle. Good blocking there, but no go there this time. He ain't down yet.
No, Eric Muse blew that play up, got in the backfield, made the initial contact along with his freshman buddy, Sugar Wolf Perry. 3rd down. This Jackson Olin defense has kind of stood tall a little bit the last couple of possessions. Big 3rd and 6 here for the defense.
And they're playing hard. Down 14-0. I still see some fight, some enthusiasm.
Absolutely, and especially, to come back and get a stop here after you're denied a touchdown and the penalty is called on you.
Yeah.
Huge 3rd down here for this young defense.
3rd and 6.
So Caleb he's going to go left, look right, and he's going to be
play time.
Hold on to him. You got to hold on to him.
What a great play by Jacorian Wren.
That time he broke free, but Jacorian said, "I'm sorry, you're not going any further."
He did. Great play by the senior, coming from his nose guard position.
Who does
on
that?
3rd down to make a play. Great job by freshman Taylor Thomas, TT out there. Blew it up, just couldn't bring him down. Jacorian Wren from nose guard saves the 1st down for the Stang defense.
He plays
Great play,
hard,
senior.
and he has no quit in it.
Great play by the senior.
5:51 left till halftime. So we'll take a break here while they time out on the field.
If you need to be treated for pneumonia, would you go to a dentist? Would you have a CPA pull your teeth? Of course not. Yet time and time again, I see lawyers who handle immigration, criminal defense, and bankruptcy say, by the way, we'll handle your accident case too. Our lawyers handle only one thing and one thing only, whether it's personal injury or workers' compensation, and we never charge by the hour. So if you win big, we win big. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
Okay, so we're back after that timeout where Chelsea's punting the ball from their own 40. Got 4th and about 6 here. Khalil King is deep. Punt, good high punt. Khalil's going to let it hit.
Get out of the way.
Get out of the way. It's taking a great Jackson Olin bounce. They're going to get it on the 43. So what's that, about a 22-yard punt?
22-yard punt, probably traveled about 30, backed up 8 yards. Was a lot of traffic in there.
Yeah, it was a nice wedge.
It was a nice wedge.
Had some spin on it.
Mickelson
spin.
He would have backed it back up and had that 3-footer for birdie there.
Yeah, Mickelson would have been proud of that shot. All right, offense. Let's get it going. We're all here pulling for you. Let's go, guys.
Kaysen back in at running back.
Tank's back there with him, looking over. He got the play in, snap, pulls it. He's got a little hole to run. He good hard running that time for about 5 yards. Well, nice first down.
Nice first down, and that can be there for Tank. They're not really expecting him to run a lot. That time, great job. Even after coming off of the concussion,
he still lowered his head
down, trying to work for his team. Brings up second and medium.
Yeah, I think he got some yardage after he was hit there. Was fighting for the ball. Tank's back there with Kaysen. He's got the snap, handoff up the middle of the Kaysen. He broke through one. He's going to break through another, but number 40 is going to corral him close to the first down. Let's see if we get that first down.
Yeah, really good run by Kaysen that time. Penetration in the backfield, broke the first tackle, kept his legs moving. Starting to have a little bit of momentum by the Jackson Olin Mustangs here on offense into Chelsea territory. Brings up a big 3rd and 1 here late in the second quarter.
Colby Clements brought him down for Chelsea. So it's 3rd and 1. We're trying to draw him off sides, and I think we did.
Oh, absolutely. Great job there by Tank, with the cadence and, probably came in from the sideline. Hey, try to draw them off here. We'll take those 5 yards and get a first down.
We'll take a first down anytime, any way we can get them.
Yes, sir.
So the chains move. Tank's getting his play in from Coach V as they are all looking over at the signals from their position coaches.
All looking at the signals, everybody trying to get lined up here. Still got 10 on the clock, so got plenty of time to get it off.
I guess they figured it out. Going to have a pitch out to the left side. They're so quick getting over there, and they just ran Kaysen down for about no gain, I'm sorry. So it's going to bring up second and 10.
Seven Jordan Smith there with the great pursuit from his offside linebacker position, kind of ran the play down, had the cornerback up top there, number 23 for Chelsea, Lyons Jeter, and just good pursuit there. 2nd down and 10, nobody hurt, 4 minutes to go here, winding down till the half.
Getting call in at 2nd and 9. They're going to give him a yard there. This time Jabari. Well, he pulls it down. Tank's throwing it over the middle. A little low, a little short. Don't think he could have completed that. It was well covered.
Yeah, and you see right now Chelsea linebackers are pinning their ears back and just having that anticipatory pressure before the play starts, and they're just kind of getting a little quick run and go start because no passes are being completed, and so it's basically a run blitz, and then if they don't run it, you just go and get the quarterback.
That's right. They're just not getting much resistance.
Maybe see that drag route we've seen early in the season a little bit, getting in behind those linebackers. But the thing is, the confidence to build and get a couple of completions. We've got to start catching some of those passes from Tank so we can keep these drives moving. 3rd down big here for the Mustangs.
The freshman, Jabari Polnitz, is in there. Of course, it's going to be a timeout.
Good timeout there.
Yeah,
Important
we're in good position here. We need to continue this drive here.
And hadn't had it's the 3rd and longs. The 3rd and longs, are always the toughest because the percentages are very low. But been some guys open. Maybe see here, try to get the ball out to Calhoun, possibly, or King out in that flat and get them running, break a tackle, and maybe get a big play.
Yeah, we've got to get something going here. So it'll be interesting to see what Coach V dials up here. He's really mixing his plays up well between throwing the ball and trying to run it. He's trying everything he can to get these kids motivated to move the ball.
And another thing here, getting a first down keeps that clock moving so Chelsea doesn't get the ball back with a chance to put more points on the board. Big 3rd down here, Mustang offense.
Cantrell Calhoun, T-shirt comes out to the right. Got Kaysen behind there with Tank. Tank's going to go back and throw. He's got, just not on the same page that time. He threw it long when Khalil King broke it out to the side, and Tank throws it long. But this is 2-down territory, looks like. Looks like we're not punting.
Yeah, it's decision time. Coach feels like he's probably got a play here he wants to run, wants to show confidence in his young team, even down 14-0. How many chances have we had in Chelsea territory? This is one of the best. Hey, roll the dice with your young team. Try to make a big play.
That's right. This is the best field position we've had. Let's take advantage of it. I like the call. You got to do something.
and or try to draw them off sides. Maybe going to call another timeout here and talk it over, but maybe try to draw them off sides and get a little bit closer.
Well, we're taking a timeout on the field. Let's take another one up here, too. This is Mustang football.
Nicky's West is truly Birmingham's unique restaurant, serving high-quality meals with great service. Enjoy a relaxed and inviting atmosphere and socialize with friends while enjoying delicious, old-fashioned Southern food at affordable prices. Please take a moment to check out our seafood menu and our steak menu as well as our breakfast menu. Be sure to stop by and see us for a home-cooked meal at Nicky's West, 233 Finley Avenue West in Birmingham.
All right, so after that timeout, Jackson Olin has decided to go for it on 4th and 9 from the Chelsea 44.
Going to go empty backfield here.
Well, let's call it the Chelsea 43. Tank's back there by himself. We got trips to the right, doubles to the left. Tank's going back. He's trying to throw long again. He's got him wide open. He just overthrows it. Great call. Just couldn't execute because I'm going to tell you something. Number 1, Kentrell Calhoun was running free towards the end zone.
He was running free, a little bit more air needed, but, hey, you got what you wanted. Roll the dice and had a guy open. Just got to make the pitch and catch there. So Chelsea will take over here with 3:26 to go, up 14-0.
I like the call.
I don't mind the call. You're young. You're on the road, and it's there.
It was there.
And so the message now that you preach is, hey, guys, you're in the right position. You just got to make the play, and it comes with experience. It comes with toughness and learning that, going through the adversity and then bouncing back.
All right, so we got Markel Williams out here on the right side. Look like he's in man coverage. Is Caleb Moore barking the signals out. He's going back to pass. He wanted to hit the guy on the left side. He's going deep. He's got a man out there. Tried to make a little one-handed grab. The Chelsea fans wanted pass interference, but that was a good play on our part, on our kid over there. That's going to be TT.
Yeah, TT's
stride for stride with him, baby.
He's always in the mix. A lot of times it looks like the freshman TT is beat, but he has that closing speed and has been taught to rake those hands. Almost a great play by the Chelsea receiver.
Yeah, he tried to make an acrobatic one-handed catch, just out of his reach just a little bit. So it brings up 2nd.
Oh, that's false start.
Yep, going to knock him back 5. Good call, partner. Let's knock them back to their 40.
Yeah, knock them on back.
39, rather. Hey, we'll take it.
5-yard penalty.
Knocks it back to the 38, actually.
Need to keep them down here in this hole now with the penalty getting it into second and really long.
All right, so a 2nd and 15. Caleb Moore gets the snap. He hands off up to number 1, who's going to the left. He's brought down from behind. That time, that was number 32, Eric Muse, the freshman, playing his heart out.
And
flag on the play.
And how about the just continuing to just pursue the football? That wasn't his hole. It went away from him. He ran through the line, followed the pulling guard, followed the action of the play. Closing speed, made a really good play on the running back, Blair. Good play by the freshman, Eric Muse.
We got some good young talent out there, and they're playing hard.
Well, they are, and they're growing as the game's gone. This game's kind of settled down a little bit. You're going to have, looks like, a holding call, and
Chelsea's backing it up.
More.
That play's going to be declined.
It is declined. It brings up that 3rd down, and with it being so long, it is kind of one of those in-between decisions. Do you move them back? Wanted to get them into 3rd down.
So they got 3rd and about, let's call it 14 here. Corey Wren's on the right side. Big number 84 is up on the middle there.
Just banking on the fact that you can get the stop on 3rd and 15.
Nicholas Barnes is on the number 84. They get some pressure over the middle.
That was a touchdown.
And almost intercepted by number 8, who really had Greenfield in front of him, didn't he?
He did. Will Hall that time. And sometimes as a defensive back, you see that field open up. He would have had a chance to score if he could hold on. Number 6 for Chelsea, Gibbs, actually got his hand up. The ball was behind him. Might have gotten in the way of Will Hall's eyes a little bit, but it will bring up 4th down.
And Will was coming up really expecting to make the tackle. The ball hit him right in the chest.
Yeah, that's one of those, and my eyes get big when you see that thing coming at you and ain't nobody in front of you.
You know it.
Great stop, though, by the Mustang defense again.
again. So that's Khalil King back. Chelsea punter is on his 25. He gets up punt. We're getting away from it. It's going to be roll at the 30, 25, and it looks like it's going to be close to the 20, and they're going to down it on the 22 with 2:38 left before halftime.
2:38 left. Going to have to go roughly 78 yards here to get into the end zone and get some points on the board before the half. 14-0 deficit for the Mustangs. 2:38 to go.
Jackson Olin from their own 22.
Tank's coming back in.
We've missed a lot of those passes, had some guys open, but it's getting closer. It's getting closer. I guess the length of the miss hasn't been as big in the last couple of possessions. So we need to see some of those things go into those receivers' arms and get them running on that open grass.
Got trips to this side. Got two split receivers on the left side. Tank's by himself. He goes back to pass. He's going to be sacked for about a 10-yard loss, about an 8-yard loss there. He just couldn't get away, and just nothing there for him.
Yeah, there was nobody to throw it to that time. Good penetration by the Chelsea defensive line, defensive front, getting back there, and Tank had to kind of ease over toward the left tackle side, and the pressure was just a little bit too much for him to be able to see downfield. Second down long, second down and 17.
You know, again, we're starting three sophomores on that line, so quick pass to the left. It's thrown low, no chance to catch it and run, so it's going to be an incomplete pass. Going to bring up third and the same. About 18, third, about 16 rather.
Yeah, that's one of those. Had a little bit of running room maybe if he would have been able to reel it in.
Sometimes you got to, Bart, you just got to lead him a little bit and let him run into the ball on that. There was really nobody there that would have, really hindered that throw. He just threw it in the ground.
Yeah, and they work on it a lot in practice, trying to just get the ball out to those athletes in space, and got to be able to complete that point A, point B pass, especially when it's only about 10 or 12 yards.
Yeah, and let the running back or the receivers make a play. Tank pulls it down. He's got a little running room here, but he's going to get back to close to the original line of scrimmage, where it's going to be fourth down, and Chelsea's got 1:51 left, which is enough time for them to score.
Yeah, not really sure why the clock stopped here.
Yeah, the clock should be running.
Unless Chelsea has called timeout.
Timeout, and they did.
Yeah, I saw Coach out there. I didn't see him give the signal. I thought he might. So 1:51 to go here in the half. Going to have to ask that young Mustang defense to bow its neck again.
Yeah, and first things we're going to have to do here is secure a snap. And, brings me to the question. Q was our long snapper. I'm curious who took his place tonight.
That's a good observation, partner. I should have caught that earlier. We'll try to look this time.
Yeah, let's try to find
Not sure. It might be Sugar Wolf Perry, but we'll check it out this time and see. But, Q, obviously not here. You miss him, but, had opportunities. Have had opportunities here in this first half to get some points on the board, but just got to hang in and stay close.
So number 2 for Chelsea, their dangerous punt returner wide receiver is Ladarius Gary, the 5'9", 160-pound senior. He's going back to his 43, the Chelsea 43. He's going to come up a little bit, be waved up by the coaching staff. Now he's on his own 46. Snap. Good kick by Jacorian Wren. He's going to field the ball on the 46. There's a spot mark down where he took it, and he's going to go around the right side. He's going to get about an 8-yard return. Let's call it a 10-yard return down to our 42.
Yeah, he's a good return guy. He's not afraid to go up in there and catch the ball under duress, and made a good little move and got outside of the contain, was able to pick up about 8 or 10 yards, was Gary. So first down Chelsea, back inside Jackson Olin territory with under 2 minutes to go.
39, I tell you what, they got a lot of time here to score.
A lot of time here to score, and you see Jacorian Wren trying to talk up his guys, talking to those young freshmen, everybody gathering, Case in Boston trying to get his guys up and knowing how big this stop is.
They need a leader out there, and it looks like Jacorian Case, and they're going to step it up and be their leader. Snap, Caleb goes back, he's looking, he's being rushed, he's throwing it over the middle. Caught by number 89, that's that Fritz kid again.
Yeah, he just kind of hung out in the middle as the pressure came. Good job, though, by the Chelsea offensive line to allow Moore to buy a little bit of time, and just on that deep drag route found his favorite target, Fritz, and that's going to be a first down. Good gain for Chelsea.
That was a really good reception by Fritz, who was sliding in, and he secured the ball. So handoff up the middle. He's going to go out to the right side, number 1. He's going to get about 6 yards there. Is going to Collier Blair.
Yeah, I was looking. Eric Muse got out there and made the tackle. Gain of about 5. It'll bring up approaching the 10-yard line. First and go situation again as they stop the clock.
Spiked it. They're bringing in that the Wildcat.
Yeah, the speedy touchdown guy,
Number
Adam
9.
Reeves. You know that, and the Jackson Olin coaches are noticing it.
Yeah,
he's going to be in the game here at this Wildcat position.
Last time he was in the game, he went 9 yards for a quick score at the other end. This time he keeps it. He's following his blockers, and looks like he's going to go. This time he's going about 15 yards for a score.
Yeah, that's that. It's a specialty package that they have for number 9, Adam Reeves. 2 of the touchdowns that we've seen. One went to the right, one went to the left. Just bam, bam, and now all of a sudden it's 20-0, approaching 21-0 here, Chelsea. Big score for the Hornets going into the half.
That really hurts you there. That hurts everything that you're trying to do when you let them score like that with a little time left.
Yeah, it does, and I've been very impressed with the kicker.
Oh, yeah, he's got
Chelsea,
good
number
foot.
30, Cooper Neal.
Good, strong leg.
He'll play on Saturdays.
Easy. All right, so with 52 seconds left for halftime, Chelsea's up 21-0. I don't know what the message at halftime should be. You can't really worry. As far as I'm looking at this, you can't really worry. I mean, you have to be aware of what Chelsea's doing. You got to worry. It starts with worrying about what your team is doing and what your players are doing. They've got to be accountable for how they're playing.
Well, and one of the things now, and as you continue to get down like we have in the last 3 games, is body language. Continue the positive body language. There's a lot of things you can build on, especially the young defense. And on offensively, the plays have been there, just haven't quite been able to make them. So you got to just keep building and keep being positive. And eventually the fruit's going to come, but it's not up to us when it comes. You keep putting the hard work in, it'll be blessed. And these young kids they're battling, man. They hadn't quit a bit.
Oh, they're battling.
But the thing is, this Chelsea offense is difficult to deal with, man. You've got a good throwing quarterback. You got a scat
speed
back that's really good, and then you bring in the little number 9, Reeves, and you can't even find him when he's out there.
And then you got Fritz over there who's got good hands.
And then they've got
they're complete.
And a fundamental defense that doesn't miss a whole lot of tackles. So, this region, from what we saw out of Minor and what we're seeing here, it's going to be a tough region all season.
Yeah.
Cooper Neal, the kick for the
All right, so Khalil King is back on his 10-yard line awaiting the kickoff with 52 seconds left. Kicks it.
Goodness.
It's going to go in the end zone, I'm sure, and there it goes. All right, so Jackson Ola's going to have it. 1st and 10 from their own 20. 52 seconds left, and more than likely, I would imagine we'll have a running play, try to kill the clock and get in the end zone. Get into halftime.
Yeah, don't have, I think maybe one timeout left for Jackson Olin, if any. And, with 80 yards to go here, probably a running play. If you bust it for 15 or 20 or a first down, then maybe hurry up.
That's right.
Or maybe a quick pass out. Looks like Malik Lowe's going to settle back in here with 52 seconds left. So you might see the Mustangs try to do a little bit.
Well, Malik brings the run RPO a little bit, to life here. Let's see what he does. So, they got trips to the left and they got twins to the right. Nobody back there with Malik. Malik's going to throw the ball. He's going to throw it way over number 11's head. We're just not in sync here.
Yeah, not in sync. Jaden was open that time. And
he was wide open. Nobody there. They give him the yardage.
Yeah, thrown a little bit high. You do have this Chelsea defense. Good point, Pete, playing a little bit back just simply because, you got to go 80 yards in 45 seconds with that prevent defense. And, so good play call. Just wasn't able to execute it because you're playing to what the defense is not doing.
So Malik's back there by himself again. He takes the snap. This time he's going to the left side. Nice little pass out there to, who is that, number 13 for Jackson Olin. And he gets, looks like he's going to get a first down.
Yeah, that was just a good little pitch and catch. Amarian Brown out there making the catch on the little swing pass and got outside. Good block that time on the outside by Kaiser Jones to spring him, and a good pass catch by Malik. 40 seconds, clock stop, first down, Mustangs rolling.
Yeah, that's a sophomore quarterback throwing to a sophomore wide receiver. So we got trips now to the right side. Malik's going back to pass. He takes his drop. He's getting pressure.
Get rid of it.
He's going down. And he was sacked. We got somebody down over there. I think we got a Chelsea kid down on the 19.
We do. It's going to be number 59 for Chelsea. We've called his name a couple of different times. He's a good-looking kid, James Turner. Looks like he got twisted up there in the mix. And, one of those young quarterback, Malik, realized fortunate that they did have the injury. Throw that one away. There wasn't anybody open. Good job by Chelsea's defense. But at the same time, he didn't try to throw it and make a play that wasn't there and turn the football over.
So we got 24 seconds left. We're faced with about 2nd and 18.
Yeah, and the clock's running. Not sure. Might see a quarterback draw here to just get into the half, or maybe something deep down the field.
Malik's going back. He's going to throw a little screen. See what happens. Nothing doing there. He got about 5 yards, was number 17 for Jackson Olin. And that's going to be Kaiser Jones. So at the end of the first half, you got Chelsea 21, Jackson Olin 0. We'll be right back after this halftime. The Mustang Football Network brought to you by Freeway Honda. All right, welcome back, where you just saw both bands really do a great job there. Mustangs are down 21-0. They got their backs against the wall, Bart. What do you think the key to the second half is?
Well, key to the second half is overcoming that very unfortunate play that happened with the punt. We'll show it to you here in a little bit, but you just got to keep grinding. The defense has led this team, even though it's 21-0. Offense hasn't been able to get anything going. Keep plugging. Try to find a big play, but just the punt situation when the receiver caught the ball, Pete, or reached up to catch the ball on a bounce, and it goes off his hand. And if you look at the official on the bottom side of the field in front of the Chelsea sideline, he mentions that it's touched.
So you wonder how they interpreted that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll get it. And it's a good time here as the receiver falls down. So the only thing I could have thought happened is that the official here saw it happen, and maybe they got confused that it was the kickoff rule when the ball goes across the plane, that the ball is dead. But what happened is the ball trajectory definitely changed. Jackson Olin, Markel Williams gets down there and recovers it for a touchdown. Would have been 14-7. Then all of a sudden, after the 15-yard penalty from Coach Fakakis, which I would have probably gotten 3 of them.
Yeah, I mean, you can't blame Coach there.
No, absolutely. He's fighting for his team. So then all of a sudden it's
That's
not
probably the worst call I've ever seen.
It's 21-0. It's definitely one of the worst misses that I've ever seen. So, hey, unfortunate, but got to play.
So first down, he hands off up the middle.
Attaboy.
This time he's tackled by a host of them. Big 84's in there. Who is that? Number 3's in there.
Yeah, Nick Wilson, the freshman.
Eric Hughes is in there. No, that's 37.
Excuse me, not Nick Wilson. Nick Barnes, played great last week. We talked about him. He was probably the player of the week on the defense last week for the Mustangs. But
he's a young'un, too.
He's a freshman, but a lot of excitement. Look at the Jackson Olin sideline. Guys trying to get in. Got seniors over there cheering for these freshmen.
Well, they need a leader out there.
Absolutely.
Put them on. So 2nd and 10 is Caleb goes back to pass, hits number 6 across the middle. He's got running room. He's going to break it out. But number 5 is there to bring him down, and I tell you what, that was a good play. He probably saved a touchdown there.
Yeah, already saved a touchdown a little bit too far down the field when he had to make the play, but really good play call by Chelsea. Sensing that Jackson Olin would probably come after him, and they did. Good screen pass, and now they're going hurry.
Yeah, they suckered him in that time, and that play worked well. Already saved a touchdown. All right, Caleb Moore is back. He's going to hand off to number 1 coming to this side of the field there. He cuts it back, and with his speed, I don't think they're going to catch him. No, they're not. He's going to score. So it took 3 plays there for them to get a touchdown. We're getting ready to go down 28-0, assuming the extra point is going to be good.
Just a patient run by the junior Blair. We talked about him all night, just shifty. Doesn't matter if he's going right, doesn't matter if he's going left. Just stopped his feet, saw the hole, and you could see it early. Once he got out in the open field, nobody was going to catch him. Touchdown.
No, that was just brilliant speed. He ran north that time, buddy.
Well, and he had guys like fast guys coming after him that had kind of had an angle, and he just outran them.
And he outran them.
He absolutely did.
Very impressed with Blair, Collier Blair, as the kick is up and good. So we're going to take a timeout here. That was just not how you want to start your second half. Mustangs down 28-0, and we'll be back in a moment.
At Metro, the best deal in wireless just got better.
Who's up for that?
Switch and get 2 lines for just $80 with a full Amazon Prime membership included.
Sounds great.
Plus, now get 2 free Samsung Galaxy A20 phones with huge HD screens.
That's a huge win.
So you can enjoy the biggest shows on the newest device.
Perfect!
Metro has the best deal. 2 lines plus 2 free phones for $80 with Amazon Prime included. Only at Metro.
Okay, we're back. Kicking off now for Chelsea is number 30, who is also the punter, Cooper Neal. Not bad size. He's 6'2".
Big leg on this kid.
Yeah, he's got a major leg. He's been kicking these kickoffs, and he's had plenty of practice tonight. They're going in the end zone.
Going in the end zone, and also those extra points are going right through and deep on this track.
And he's punting the ball beautifully, too, when they have to put. This time he squibs it, though. We're going to pick it up on the 20. Got a little running room there. We're going to bring it out. That's going to be number 17 for us, the
Kaiser Jones,
the junior, 6'2".
Yeah, and we were talking at halftime. You know, he's one of those guys that we'd like to see get a little bit more involved and get some touches. He's got those long strides out on the edge and just haven't been able to connect and get him the football out in space.
Yeah, I mean, for real. And so just a minute ago, you were talking about Rashad Sager. I just see him checking in right here, number 81.
Yeah, very high. Had a good game. High on him. Had a good game the other night in the JV. And so Malik Lowe coming in at quarterback. So going with the youth here on offense.
Malik Lowe hands on, doesn't pulls it, and he's got about 6 yards. He's going to come down hard that time by number 32 for Chelsea. William Berryman. That's one of their defensive players that you got to watch out for.
Yeah, he's very active, makes a lot of tackles, just a tough-nosed linebacker. Good offensive positive gain there for
we got
the Mustangs.
5 yards.
5 yards with Malik. That's that little zone read we talk about that he brings, so bringing up second and medium.
Kentrell Calhoun, the slot over here as Caleb is in. All right, handoff to we got a little quick hole there that time as Kaiser brings it out. Going to be close to the first down.
Looks like he got it.
I mean, Cason Jones, my bad, I said Kaiser.
Yeah, it's going to be a first down. Good run, tough run. Good blocking that time by Jackson Olin out on the edge on the right side. Looked like it was Eli Johnson and Edwin Roscoe.
Yeah, they opened a nice hole for him there.
Sealing that edge, and then, but it's tough out in the open field to get around these scrappy defenders for Chelsea that are really good tacklers, even though they're undersized.
And they understand the game. They know what their responsibilities are. So handoff up the middle again. He's got a hole. He's hit hard that time. He was met by number 29 that time. And I tell you what, number 29, Chandler Pruitt, put a lick on it. They both hit each other hard there.
He's a quarterback.
After about 3 yards.
They did. He's a quarterback of that defense back there at free safety. Lines everyone up in the right spot and then comes up and makes those tough run plays. But the good holes, the first three plays here, running inside on the interior, obvious that Coach saw something that he thinks we might be able to exploit.
I like to see us running. This time it's a little pitch out to the left side as Kaysen hits it. He's going to get to almost the first down. It's going to be short, maybe about a yard. Nice run. We're moving the ball.
Moving the football. I like the ball being in number 2's hands. Now going a little change of pace, coming in with Polens, trying to go hurry up so we can get as many possessions here in the second half.
Because we need them.
This lead.
Bring up 3rd and 1.
We need them. We need these these possessions here. So we need to move this ball and score here.
Yeah, only one other time this evening, Pete, have we been further down into Chelsea territory than this, if I'm not mistaken, other than when we scored the touchdown on the punt.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. That's maybe about the 3rd time we've moved the chains. We just haven't done anything offensively. And here we go in with the option. He pitches it out on the left, and he gets the first down plus about 5 more. That's going to be Polin.
Fortunate there. Well, I thought it might have been a false start up on the top there on our receiver. Split out, going a little bit early, but what fortunately wasn't called. And going to be a first down again. Jackson Olin
that time. Jackson Olin's moving the ball.
Moving the ball, good tempo.
Patient. We're getting the plays called in, and we're executing.
Got to be able to finish a drive.
See what the line can do here on this play. Hole up the middle. Quick hole. We got about 3. Closed pretty quick, too, though.
Yeah, it did. And you see Coach Fakakis is running behind, Jacob Rowe, center, in this offensive line. Also, Aubrey Allen over on the left tackle side. And then big Raekwon holding down the left tackle. They're getting some push here early in this second half, Pete.
And he's alternating his running backs. Kaysen's back in now. Jabari went out. And we got a false start on Jackson Olin, looks like. Everybody moved but the center.
Yeah, I heard that the other night. I don't remember what game it was. And the referee said, false start on the offense on everyone but the center.
Did he say that?
Because he just was sitting there holding the ball. So
that's what he just did
exactly kind of what happened there.
Everybody's on the same page but the guy that had the ball.
Look, if the center don't snap the ball,
it ain't happening.
It ain't going to happen. Whatever you was planning, Pete, it's done.
It's done.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Come on,
so we got second and about 14 as Malik goes back to pass.
Got him.
This time he got him. He all right, we got first down. It's going to be face mask, too. He grabbed his face mask after the catch.
Yes, sir.
And I'll tell you what, Kaiser is a strong kid. He pulled his head back, and he got another few yards after that face mask.
He absolutely did. How about Malik Lowe standing in the pocket under pressure off his back foot, delivering the strike 12, 15 yards down the field. Kaiser catches the ball, and that's what we were talking about. Let's get him involved in this thing. Great play, 15 yards, first down, Jackson Olin. And guess what? We are going to be in the red zone, and this trip to the red zone is brought to you by Morgan & Morgan, great sponsor of Jackson Olin Mustang football.
Yeah, the guys at Morgan & Morgan, I tell you what, you need a lawyer, you need to call Morgan & Morgan.
They've been a great sponsor of JO football, and we're just happy to have them, and glad to be in the red zone. Give them a shout out.
Glad to be in the red zone. First time. See if we can get it in there. We got 1st and 10 on about the 15. Malik pulls it down. He's going to get maybe 1 if he's lucky. And it looks like he's going to get no, they're not moving. He's going to actually lose 2.
Yeah, just a fortress standing over there on that the right side of that Chelsea defense that time. Nowhere to go for Malik. He really couldn't even pitch it. Was going to pitch it to Kaysen, but the great job on the number 23. Who is that for Chelsea? We mentioned his Lines Jeter. Understanding that pitch relationship, messing with Malik to where he had to turn it up.
Yeah, he did. He played that beautifully. So we got trips to the right side. Khalil King furthers out. Malik hands he fakes it. He's being pressured. He pulls it down, and he's going to go down for a loss of about 8. But I'm tell you what, we've got a flag on the play, and it's going to go against Jackson Olin.
Jordan Smith.
Looks like they're going to decline it. There was a false movement or motion, I'm sorry, and they're going to decline it, looks like. Brings up 3rd and about 12.
7 yards. There's a flag in the play.
Illegal procedure.
Yeah, illegal procedural. Pop us back outside the 20 here and bring up a long 3rd down. Looks like it's going to be about 3rd and 20.
3rd and about, close to 20. They took the sack instead, so.
Yeah, and one thing too, that keeps the clock running as well. Maybe one of the reasons they didn't back them up even further. But you get the sack, and so it's even more than the penalty. Why wouldn't you take the sack there for Chelsea?
Absolutely. Worked out just fine for him. Cantrell comes out here on the right side.
Single coverage up top on Kaiser.
Malik goes back. He's looking at his receiver. He's pressured. He had no chance there. I mean, as soon as he set himself, they were on him.
Yeah, they were all over him. It looks like we're going to have the heat timeout here with the Mustangs still trailing big. But, yeah, just absolutely no time, not even to finish his drop. Very similar to what we saw when Malik was running for his life against Shades Valley.
Absolutely. So, anyway, for the heat timeout, brought to you by Morgan & Morgan. We'll be right back with Mustang football.
The Jackson Olin Mustangs want to thank all their friends for the support that they get. We at Ideal Furniture are also proud to support them and want to thank all of you for being there for us for over 75 years. We believe that we're the #1 furniture dealer with low prices and top-notch customer service. So when you need furniture, come see us at Ideal Furniture, your hometown furniture and mattress store. Come to Ideal, where every deal is ideal. Serving Ensley and Birmingham since 1943. Ideal Furniture Company. And remember, go Mustangs.
Jadian Chambers is wide to the right side on about the 32, lined up. Malik Lowe. He's got Kaysen Jones in the backfield. Malik's going to go back to pass. He's going to go deep for #1, Cantrell Calhoun. And it was knocked away at the last minute by #2 for Chelsea. Guess who? Ladarius Gary.
Going to have a rough in the passer. Didn't see it. Flag came
Oh, wow.
in.
I see the flag. I didn't see that either.
I was so excited because I thought he had a step, and it looked like it was a little bit past the inside. So this is going to be a huge penalty against the Chelsea Hornets and going to give a first down to Jackson Olin and put us back in to the red zone.
Well, you know, we need a break. We need a break like that.
Personal foul, roughing the passer.
So, folks, we were out of the red zone, and then again, we're going to have another trip to the red zone.
Brought to you by who?
Would that be considered the same? I think it wouldn't. Brought to you by Morgan & Morgan. Another trip to the red zone here for Jackson Olin, thanks to the 4th down penalty on the Chelsea Hornets. Good break there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got to stick this one in, Pete.
All right, handoff up the middle. Ball's out. All right, we got it back.
Oh, man.
Who's that? Malik Lowe got the fumble back.
It's Malik, and just hit it. Everybody went to Kaysen, and he tried to pull it out late. Might have walked into the end zone if he could just
he did. He had a hole there.
He did. So unfortunate, but was able to get back on the football to bring up the 2nd and 13.
Yeah, we were lucky there to get the ball. Kaysen Jones back there to Malik's right side. Ball is snap back, good snap. Malik's going back. He's got Kaysen out on the end. He put a move on.
Go, Kaysen.
Let's see if he's going to score. Get in. Touchdown, Kaysen Jones. Touchdown, Kaysen Jones. He throws it in. He goes in from about the 22. Good pass that time by Malik Jones. Kaysen made a move and did the rest with his talent.
He made a great move. It was a great play by Malik Lowe, being under duress, but he was patient, allowed Kaysen Jones to clear out into the flat, found him wide open, had to break one tackle, acceleration in the end zone, touchdown, Mustangs.
Now, I don't know if we can come back. Let's make a game of it. We got let's win the second half and see what happens.
And let's see how Amadou Ba does here. He's been working extremely hard. Hasn't gotten an opportunity the last couple of weeks.
This kid.
Let's see what happens here, kicking into the All-State net.
Attaboy! Look at that.
Attaboy!
And nobody feels better for him than what? Coach V loves this kid.
I love number 99.
I know you love him,
He's
too.
worked so hard, man. He has to go a lot of times.
Look how excited he is.
He's excited. His teammates are excited. It's 28-7. We got some momentum here.
We got Mo's back. Mo is back. I want to thank our broadcast partners here, Marshall Productions, for doing such a great job showing this game for us.
They're all right for some old WC Walker County boys, I'll tell you.
You got Jacob Marshall, Josh Marshall, Randy Higgins, and Ryan McGill. Thank you, guys.
Man, we always got water up here, man. They tell us what
they take care of us.
They got us. They come up here. They set it all up, man. All we got to do is come up here and talk and just talk like we know what's going on. But without them, it would not happen. How about these Mustangs in that drive right there?
Now, that fired everybody
away,
up right there, didn't it?
Absolutely, man.
28-7. See what we can do. All right, defense has got to go out there and really 3 and out. Let's get 3 and out and get another one here. See if we can trim it a little bit at a time, you know.
It's all about small victories. I know, folks, you've heard us say it numerous times, but not just in football, in life, man. You know, when you got those struggles, hey, just chip away with the small victory, man, and then you start seeing some good things happen. So it looks like Amadou Ba will be here to kick off this time, and looks like he may be setting up maybe for a squib kick.
It looks like it. Huh. We're going to see in a minute.
Bob wants to make sure he's doing exactly what Coach Bukakis
He's excited,
wants.
isn't he?
Absolutely. And just such a great kid. Great to see it go through the uprights for him.
Right. So he kicks it. It is fielded about on the 30 right there. Short kick by number 1. He brought him down. Is the ball? Ball's out. The ball came out. The whistle blew afterwards. Are they going to call him down?
He may have been down. Couldn't really tell without replay. It'd be hard, but they are going to call him down. Boy, that would have been a big one.
That would have been a big turn of events. Big turn of events. All right, so Jackson Olin's got a little pep in the step. Now let's see what they can do with it.
Yeah, you know, got a little pep. I like it, a little swag coming back out here. But, you know, early first down here, got to have a positive play defensively because you're not going to get that many possessions with a chance to get this thing back into a one-possession game.
That's right. So Chelsea's going to start it on their own 39. His handoff goes to number 1. They got him in the background, and that's going to be number 9. Jacoby Moultrie was back there about the time the handoff was. Now, I love that Jacoby.
I love it, and you got guys that are, you know, different guys playing, seniors coming back in. There's something starting to build on this defense that we haven't seen in the last couple of weeks. Even though down 28-7, guys are making plays and in the right position. So Coach Bukakis is coaching them up.
I mean, the kids aren't quitting. They're still fighting. Got second. That was about a close to a 5-yard loss. Number 6 goes in motion. He pulls it out. Caleb goes back. He's throwing it deep. He's going to overthrow everybody. They're going to call pass interference on our kid, and I guess it was. He kind of held him, didn't he?
He did hold him, you know, one of those to where he just kind of lost track of the ball, and it was a broken play, and so the receiver broke his route and went deep, and not knowing where the quarterback was, might have said it was overthrown, but, you know, TT's mind as a freshman, he's thinking, I'm not giving up a touchdown. So unfortunate, it will be first down for Chelsea. And keep this drive, get it close to the 50-yard line in Mustang territory.
15 yards from the previous spot.
So they're going to move the chains on the penalty. That's going to be first down, spot on the 50-yard line.
First and 10, Chelsea at midfield.
Got 3:43 left in the third.
Yeah,
and see if we can stop them here.
And penalties have been a big part of this third quarter, Pete. You know, Jackson Olin got bailed out on a couple of penalties and was able to score, and then there Chelsea does the same.
Caleb has the ball. He throws it out to the left side here. They got him here. The kid's fighting for yardage, but number 8's not. Will Hall is not going to let go of him. And he got a little help there from Markel Williams as well.
Yeah, Will Hall was there, and then Markel Williams came to clean it up. Not sure what the flag is, but it is over on the sideline, and it's going to be an ineligible downfield. You'll probably see the Mustangs take us back, move them back, and bring up a big first down.
Yeah, let's play it over for 15 yards this time. Move them back 5. That's a nice play that Chelsea had just wiped off the books, too.
Yeah, Moore's pretty accurate, Pete. He doesn't miss a lot of throws. He throws it in places to where, you know, if his guy can't, he's a good quarterback. And, you know, being as tall as he is, you know, at 6'5", and being a senior, he's got experience, and been impressed with him. We played against some pretty good quarterbacks.
Yes, we have.
The last 3 weeks.
The minor quarterback was good. The Shades Valley quarterback was good. So he's going to pull it down. Caleb's going to pull it down and run the ball. He's going to get about 3 yards. He's going to go out on the sideline there. That's going to be, who's that getting up over there? Jacorian Wren on the tackle that time.
Yeah, Jacorian Wren running sideline to sideline from his nose guard position. Never have to worry about that kid's effort, still trying to lead this defense. So it will be a gain of about 4, bringing up a 2nd down and long. Still 28-7 here after the Stangs got on the board. 2:44 to go here in the 3rd.
Yeah, Jacorian Wren, he's playing hard tonight. Chelsea's changing the play, looking over, getting a new play called in. Cock is down to 1, and he snaps it. Goes to the right side, throws it to number 6 on the inside, a screen.
Holding.
He's got number 4, Markel Williams, is holding on. The host of Mustangs come back and bring him down after a gain of about 6.
Yeah, Ruffin got away with a hold out here on the outside.
Sure
Good
did.
running there by number 6, Gibbs. Good delivery by Moore. Tough fighting there by Markel Williams to stay in there and not give up the edge, even though he was being held. It'll bring up a big 3rd down and 4 here for the Stang D.
Yeah, that play developed well. It really did. So they're trying to draw us offside. We were patient that time and didn't bite as Jacorian Wren and number 3 for Jackson Olin, Case and Boston swap sides.
2 down territory.
He goes
here.
down. He's going over the middle for a catch. Beautiful throw and catch that time. That was number 17 for Chelsea, which was great. That was Holton Smith, who's one of their main targets.
He is, and you can't throw it much better than that. Got on the inside of TT there, threw it in the middle of the field, and had a lot of action going the other side that drew the safety. So good pass, good catch, and I'm really impressed with the little receiver, Smith, for Chelsea.
Yeah, the ball's thrown away where only he could get it. Number 1 is met hard that time by Jacoby Moultrie. Jacoby's playing hard.
Jacoby's playing hard, didn't get the start tonight, and it just goes to show, it doesn't matter if you're a freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. When you're called on, you get in there and play, and that's what Jacoby's done tonight, and he's had probably his best game that we've seen.
He really has.
He's
been solid tonight.
Absolutely, he has.
Showed a lot of quickness, awareness of the ball runners. All right, Caleb is trying to draw him offside again. Got a single back with him, number 33. Who gets the ball on the handoff up the middle. He is met at the line of scrimmage by Eric Muse. Number 32 met him, maybe even lost a yard.
Man, Eric Muse has a lot of tackles. He gets his
freshman.
nose in there, and then Bakari in there as well. And also, seeing Jackson Olin go really young, Mikael McCurdy, 33, sophomore, in there at cornerback now, getting some action, getting some time, getting a lot of seconds going off for this experience for this Jackson Olin defense. Played a lot of guys tonight, Pete.
Yeah, we have. We're getting some experience, and we need this experience,
Big 3rd down here for this defense. 3rd and long. Got to keep them out of the red zone here with this 1st down.
Number 33 is Chad Carbone. He's back there with Caleb. He's on his left side as he barks orders. Time, I think, is going to be a delay of game unless they got a timeout in. Nope, that's going to be a delay of game.
It is. Good call, partner, and the back judge was all over it, so to bring up 3rd and 16 instead of 3rd and 11, bring it back
that helps a little bit.
It does help a little bit. We'll take all those yards we can get. Penalties starting to mount a little bit on Chelsea. In the last couple of quarters, they've had 6 or 7 penalties. That when it's 3rd and 11 makes it 3rd and 16, but still, that's 5 extra yards for the Mustangs.
Got to feel like at the 34, this is 2 down territory. Unless they might try a field goal from here. He's got the leg for it, I would bet. Carbone moves to his left. Caleb fakes and goes deep to number 6, who dropped the ball. He's wide open in the end zone. I'm telling you what, if that was a stroke of luck for us, that was a stroke of luck because it was placed beautifully.
And we're going to have a
what a
roughing
shame.
the passer call. It was a great throw by Moore. Didn't see the hit, was watching the receiver. But, yeah, fortunate for the Mustangs there, right in his hands. Perfect throw, a little out and up, and was just flat out dropped that time. Break for the Mustangs by number 6, Gibbs. But it will be a 1st down on the roughing the passer penalty.
Michael Gibbs ran a great route, got behind our defender.
And it's going to bring up the 4th quarter, Pete.
Yeah, so anyway, time's out here is 28-7. Chelsea That's right. You can't end on the defensive penalty,
We're
going to get one more play, and then we're going to the fourth quarter.
We'll have one untimed down. One untimed down.
With no time left on the clock, we got one play. We got time enough for one play.
It's a nice facility out here at Chelsea. Looking back on their little indoor baseball football facility, nice baseball field.
That was courtesy of Randy there, letting us know there that can't end on a penalty.
Good play. Good play right there.
All right, now we can end it.
No, excuse me, that's Nicholas Barnes right there. And on that play, got the good penetration and cleaned up well with the Jagorian Wren. So now it will be the fourth quarter.
So with no time left on the clock and Chelsea up 28-7, we got 12 minutes of football left. So we'll be right back. We're going to take a Morgan & Morgan timeout, and we'll be right back.
Welcome to K&J's Elegant Pastries, home of the Colossal Milkshakes. K&J's is located at 236 First Street South in Alabaster, serving custom cakes, treats, cupcakes, ice cream, and so much more. Find us online at kjselegantpastries.com or call 663-4827 to order. For family fun and a great atmosphere, visit K&J's Elegant Pastries or catch their food truck around town.
All right, we're back for the beginning of the fourth quarter as Caleb goes back. He's being chased by Jacorian Wren. Wide open on the right side. Carboni catches it on about the 20. He's going to be chased out on about the Jackson Olin 8 or 7. Let's call it the 7, where there's first and goal on the 7-yard line.
Yeah, that time, like Moultrie and Erdy got out there, it looked like he had a lot more running room. Did number 33 for Chelsea.
Play made 13 yards, good for a Hornet, first down.
Carboni, but good pursuit by Jackson Olin. It will bring up a first and goal. And now that Speedy Reeves is back in at quarterback.
So they bring in their little goal line package. He hands it off to number 1, who is not going anywhere that time. And number 2 there for us, Casey Jones, makes the tackle.
Yeah, and that's one of those just athletic plays on why Coach put him on defense. You just see him just leap forward and surge in and make the play. Just an athletic play from a guy who hadn't played a lot of defense. Been very impressed tonight with Casey.
Yeah, and he held on to number 1. He's shifty too. Well, number 1's he's hard to bring down on that frame of his. He's powerful.
He is powerful, so to bring up a second and goal here, you got to keep him out of the end zone if you're the Mustangs. Staying with Reeves at quarterback.
Yep. All right, he's going to pull it down. He's going to go up the middle here. He's being hit. He was hit hard that time, met by, who's that, number 32, which is Eric Muse.
Yeah, Eric Muse it wasn't going to have that. He's watched number 9 run into the game a couple of different times and score, and that time just met Eric Muse, the freshman. You got Reeves, who's the junior, going against the freshman, and Eric Muse said, hey, I've got you this time, young fella. Drove him back.
Yeah,
and
Adam Reeves didn't appreciate it. His helmet came off, but you know what? Football is football.
It is. Good tenacity right there by Jackson Olin. And, sending a little message there. Hey, man, you've been running through here a couple times.
You ain't going to do it no more.
I want you to know that I'm here.
Next week's opponent, Carver, is playing at Russell County.
That's a long way from here.
We'll try to get a score for you if we can.
That's a long way from here.
Each Russell County and Carver are both looking for their first win.
That's down south of Auburn.
Wow. All right, number 6 is running that Wildcat, and he's going to take it up the middle, and he's going to go in the end zone.
Good hit that time by Eric Muse, just a little bit late as the Hornets travel into the end zone again.
So you got a touchdown, Chelsea. At the start of the fourth quarter, Chelsea's getting ready to go up 35-7.
Yeah, excellent drive that time by Chelsea, aided by the penalty on the roughing the passer when Jackson Olin had gotten the stop. It would have been 4th down and long, unfortunate there. But they dropped the touchdown pass, so it could kind of go either way. But
kind of balanced out. We didn't take advantage of that. Snap down, kicks up, and the kick is good. So it's 35-7 early in the fourth quarter. 10 minutes and 12 seconds left in the game. Well, Bart, looks like it's a sad night for the Mustangs again, but only thing I can say here is the kids are playing hard. get good experience. And the future, in spite of what's going on tonight, the future does look good.
The future does look good, and the future's bright. Just hang with this young team, man. You got an Alabama signee 5-star that is not here tonight. He's playing hurt. You're playing without him. Young guys stepping up, making the plays, but it's the consistency that comes with the experience that
That's right.
you see from a team like Chelsea, you see from a team like Shades Valley. You know, these senior-laden 6A teams, we just don't have that amount of upperclassmen that are on the field, and so the learning experience is good for these Mustangs. But right here, let's just keep it. Hey, build on that momentum we just did.
And it showed for us last year. You know, we were 10-0 for the season, lost the first round of the playoffs, but we had like 22 seniors that we lost. So we were very heavy seniors last year.
Well, Coach Pakakis is not shy about saying that he's building a foundation and building a program. I mean, he said it over and over and over again. And, you know, right now it's being laid. Games like this.
Hey, these kids are buying in.
Absolutely. They're buying in, and you see the seniors helping the freshmen and the freshmen playing hard for the seniors and in between. And it's going to be good, folks. Just hang with them.
Khalil King is back, standing on his 5-yard line.
Run one back.
Gets past it. Actually, that's Markel Williams. Let's check that. But it goes through the end zone where we'll bring it down to the 20. So we've had several people back there on kickoff returns.
Hadn't been able to bring one back yet. Great job by Neal being able to just keep the Jackson Olin athletes from catching the ball and getting out upfield. He's a very impressive kicker. I guarantee, not sure. We probably should know, but he's probably definitely getting some looks.
Dude, with that leg, there's no way. I mean, he's not. He definitely is. All right, so it's first down. You got Malik Lowe is back there to trying to lead his Mustangs down the field here.
Yeah, still got Kaiser Jones out here one-on-one on the smaller cornerback, and looks like we're looking at him.
Yeah, it's going to be out of bounds. The throw was out of bounds, and the defender, number 24, did a good job running him out of bounds.
Yeah, Jacob Adams has been active over there. Tried to go at him a couple of times. Haven't had any success. And not a bad throw there by Malik. Threw it where his guy could get it just a little bit off on the out of bounds sideline and wasn't able to bring it in.
I'm running the game camera.
35-7 here. Chelsea, 10 minutes to go in the fourth.
All right, Malik goes back, gets some pressure. He steps it up. He's going to have to pull it and run it, and he's going to go down. At the line of scrimmage, it looks like.
Yeah, the Chelsea linebackers play sound fundamental defense. They don't fall for a lot of the eye candy or a lot of the moves. They just stop their feet and make tackles. That time Malik got back to the line of scrimmage, might have got a half a yard. It'll bring up a 3rd and long here for the Mustangs.
Yep, 3rd and 10 from the Mustang, just past the 20-yard line, it looks like. Malik's going back. He's got a guy out in the flat. He gets a good block. Puts a move on. That's going to be number 33 for Jackson Olin, sophomore Mikael McCurdy.
Yeah, we talked about Mikael earlier, and good run there. Got out of bounds. It's going to be short of the first down, looks like. Going to bring up a 4th down, and why not?
Why not? Absolutely.
9:20 to go here. Show confidence in your young team. Try to keep this momentum going on offense and gather up some more yards.
Well, it's 4th and about 2. Maybe we can draw them offside here.
Might call a timeout now.
Yeah, he's calling timeout. He's going to punt.
Timeout, Jackson Olin.
Yeah, but
it's worth a try.
At the same time, it's always worth a try. You never know when you might get one of those free first downs. And
yeah, and if you catch them sleeping, maybe your quarterback and your center have a little, mental telepathy, snapping. Let's get that 2 yards.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, it wouldn't surprise me if we do see Jo go for this right now. Jacorian Wren is on the sideline right now with his helmet off, and he is the punter. So I think you're going to see Coach Vakakis try to get this first down here in close to midway through the 4th.
We've got 9:20 left in the game.
Yeah, I'll miss you guys next week.
I'm gonna miss you too. I like having you. You got my back so many times.
Oh no, that's not the case, man. You get me through every one of these broadcasts.
Now you'll be there after that, right?
I will be there. One of my old teammates from Mississippi State, Darrell Wilson's getting inducted into the Hall of Fame.
You need to be there for
our
that.
whole Final Four team, all except a couple, looks like we're going to make it. So it's always good to, just like these kids, man. Down the road, they're going to be hanging out, spending time. We've stayed in touch over the years.
And
man.
we are. Good call. We're going into the Wildcat, and it looks like he's gonna. No, we don't have it. They stopped us. So we're gonna turn it over for downs. Some JO players are saying they got it.
Yeah, it looks
no signal yet.
It looks like that first down marker is a little bit outside the 30. They might try to make a measurement here.
Oh, they gave it to him. First down, buddy.
It's going to be a first down, Jackson Olin.
So
we will definitely take it. Chelsea coaches are kind of pointing, but you know, if you're the Chelsea coaches, you might want to let that one go since the touchdown wasn't called early. Maybe a little makeup action. We'll take it.
Malik goes back to pass, throws it out on the sideline, and he's hit hard, brought out of bounds. Number 2 for Chelsea. They're all world everything.
Yeah, trying to get McCurdy some touches here. A couple of plays there. You see the young sophomore out in the flat. Good throw by Malik. He looks very comfortable in the second half making that touch pass out to get it to his receivers to where they can get out and
That's right.
run.
Bringing trips to the left side. The youngster, 33, still in there with Malik. So you got a sophomore running back and a sophomore quarterback. Malik goes back. He's pressured. He throws it way too deep. It's going to be intercepted. He just kind of threw it up in the air without any direction on it. And number 31 just kind of he sniffed that one out, went up and for Chelsea, and he sniffed that one out, went up and got it.
Yeah, Henson saw the eyes of the quarterback. Malik never really saw him. Came from the opposite side of the field at his opposite safety position, and ball floated just a little bit. Kaiser was open briefly. Would have probably had to throw it deeper to get it to him. So turnover for Jackson Olin. Chelsea will take back over here on 8:15 to go.
Looks like they're on 42. Chelsea's played a pretty solid game tonight.
Well, and that's the other thing, these it's 6A football, Pete, and these offenses now are so much more advanced than they have been. And you've seen the last 3 weeks, Shades Valley, Minor, and Chelsea, 3 good offenses that have given that
flag
Jackson
goes
Olin
down.
trouble.
Looks like we got some new kids in. They got a new quarterback in, number 12, Nicholas Naves. You got a new running back in there. Looks like Kanji King. He's in there.
Yeah, you got the mainstays for Jackson Olin still, battling. You see those seniors and see those young kids just walking around. Got to be a little stove up. Been on the field a long time, but still out there battling.
Yeah, they are. Looks like who's that limping over there? Number 5. Erdy Polanitz looks like he's limping a little bit, favoring that left leg.
Yeah, and looked like maybe one of those young receivers, maybe number 3, Ransom, was not on the line of scrimmage, and so it was a 5-yard penalty.
We'll take it. Yeah, Chelsea's getting some kids in to play. So we're going to have, 1st and 15. He's coming to the left side again. A little block in the back there, but they didn't call it. So went for about 4, got back to almost to the the original line of scrimmage. In fact, they're going to give him one more than that, so went for 6.
Yeah, good play right there by Bakari Kennedy coming from his inside linebacker position on the other side of the field to run it down. And that's one thing that on film you can see tonight. There's been much more pursuit from the backside defenders of Jackson Olin, really flocking to the ball and making sure they get those tackles. That's been a big positive, even though it's 35-7.
Bakari, of course, is a freshman. Playing alongside another freshman, Eric Muse, number 32. Got 2nd and 9. Throws it out in the flat to number 9, who's going to get give him about 4 yards there. That brings up about 3rd and 4. Brought down by number 33.
Yeah.
That's going to be sophomore McCurdy, yeah.
McCurdy's in there again on defense, playing some corner, giving TT a small break. He's been in there all night and, just kind of trying to put some guys in different positions. Maybe they hadn't played and find a spark and find something somebody's comfortable doing.
Got to do something, don't they?
Absolutely. When you're young, nothing's wrong to try.
Nicholas Neves looking over, getting his play call in. He's set. Clock's moving at 7:15, 7:14. Kanji King goes to his right, and there's a timeout called. Looks like Chelsea has called a timeout.
Yeah, Dustin Goodwin saw there the play clock was about to run out, and it is third down, even though it's a game may be decided here. He still wants to play fundamental football with his young team, just like he would the first team.
That's right, because these kids, that they don't care if the score's over with. They just want to get in and play. They practice hard. They worked hard. So say, Coach, get me in. Let's get some playing time.
Well, and he's got 75, 80 kids out, and the numbers are growing, and they're starting to win some games. And, especially when you have a senior-laden team, you want to give them some rest when you can as well. A lot of these guys,
because they're getting ready to hit the region play.
Yeah, you're about to start out 2-0 in region play. Not sure how many people anticipated that, getting into the meat of your schedule, going to Pelham next week. So that'll be a big showdown across the 65 showdown, if you will.
Yeah, a lot of these kids, I'm sure, grew up knowing each other.
Oh, absolutely, man. It's just a little trip right across the bridge.
All right, so this third down with 7:11 left in the game. Third, let's call it about a long 4, maybe 5. Number 9 goes in motion. Passes out in the flat, and he's going to be hit that time hard by number 4, Mikael Williams. Comes up, really read it nice for no gain.
Yeah, it was a great job there by Markel, just coming up, closing, fighting off the block. And, Reeves, they've scored those 2 touchdowns early, have kept him in check the last 3 or 4 times he's touched the ball.
Jackson Olin forces Chelsea into a punt situation.
Hadn't had much tonight.
Good snap. Pretty good kick that time. It's going to go. He's going to field. Oh, goodness gracious. He dropped the punt. He was hit really hard, but we're lucky to pick it up on the 10. That time, Bart, that could have been disastrous.
Could have been disastrous. Good job by Erdy to pick it up there when Markel just trying to make a play. You hadn't got many touches when you're in the return game, and I know what that's like to be a returner. And, the other kicker's constantly kicking in the end zone, and they haven't punted that much. And when they have, you hadn't got your hand on it. And he's a defensive player. He wants to go make a play. I have no problem with trying to make the play. Didn't secure it. Fortunately, Erdy was there.
Yeah, you got to secure the ball before you do anything else. First thing they teach you is catch the ball first.
Yeah, and it's tough when you're running up trying to catch those punts, and it's trying to get to the ground before you can get to it, and you catch it right out in front of your knees. It's a very difficult catch, hard not to bounce off the forearms, and that's exactly what happened.
Got 6:16 left in the game. Chelsea's going to empty the bench. They got a lot of new white pants out there that aren't dirty. It's a fun night for them tonight. They're getting a lot of playing reps.
It's homecoming for Chelsea.
Homecoming.
And so, any school, no matter, it's always great to have a homecoming. Like you said earlier, the bands did a great job tonight. We saw the homecoming court for Chelsea. So congratulations to all the winners, and thanks for having us out here tonight.
All right, Markel. Lowe has got it. Throws it out to the right side off the hands of number 13, Amarian Brown. Probably wasn't going to go anywhere anyway. Chelsea had that one sniffed out.
They did, and Rashad Sager out there in the game, number 81. Coach Fakakis is going to talk to him a minute. That's one of those brings back shades of that screen pass. If that receiver on the end doesn't make his block, you are very vulnerable, man. And the all-time leading Division II tackler, Pete Bush, I'll never forget. Actually, I don't remember much about it, but I remember the next day how bad it hurt.
You saying you met him that night?
It was a Fox 6 play. It was a Fox 6 hit of the year, and he was from Cordova. So.
Malik Lowe's going to go down about the 7-yard line. No protection at all. He just went back, and there's just, the receivers recovered, and he had no time to do anything else.
Yeah, difficult. Tried to step up, but the pressure was just a little bit too much. Number 68, we called his name, I think, a couple of times. 69, Parkinson. He was back there making a play along with number 59, Turner. So we're midway through. Looks like we're not going to take the heat timeout.
So Malik goes back to pass. He's going to get hit again. Or he's going to try to throw it out to the right side, and it just was not caught. It hit him in the hands, and he just dropped it.
It was. It's kind of like we talked about, earlier the last time. That time, Amarian Brown trying to get him the ball out there, but probably heard those footsteps after that last time. Maybe tried to,
like you say,
tried to see where the defender was before he caught it and ran with it.
So it's another 4th down. We're going to punt again on our own. Looks like the ball is on about the 6. Gordon Wren's going to be in the end zone when he punts. Good snap. Pretty good kick. Oh, what a perfect form tackle by Markel Williams.
Yeah, Markel that time. Gary, trying to make a play. Probably should have fair caught it, didn't, and Markel was right there to wrap him up. Textbook tackle.
He's actually has a flag down back at the 6.
This will have to be probably roughing, I would think, where the flag is. Either that or a hold. Or maybe running into.
The punt returner that time was actually lucky he held on to the ball.
Yeah, again, it's not a roughing the passer call, folks. That's the second time the official has signaled that, but that would be a personal foul, roughing the kicker.
Maybe he still thinks he tipped the ball at the end zone.
He may. I cannot disagree, Pete.
No telling what he saw, right?
He might be trying to do the Fortnite a little bit. But yeah, it's going to be 1st down, Jackson Olin. 5:17 to go. Trailing 35-7, bringing the offense back on the field.
As much work as we can get that offense in, we need to do it. Just keep playing your plays, keep calling your game, and let these kids get the reps. That's the only thing that's going to heal this team is more reps and more reps.
You got to rep it. You just got to rep it. Confusion for Chelsea guys coming in.
So Jabari's back in as the running back with Malik
It's
Lowe.
going to be 12 men on the field.
For Chelsea.
Yeah, Chelsea coach is very upset there. Caught him with 12. Good job to. Or actually, they didn't get the timeout. The back judge was all over it on the snap. It was 12 men on the field. Illegal participation.
Well, your coaches got to monitor that. So if some kid doesn't belong out there, you got to get him out of the game. It's about the only thing they've done wrong tonight. So it's timeout. We'll be right back with 5:16 left. Chelsea 35, Jackson Olin 7.
If you need to be treated for pneumonia, would you go to a dentist? Would you have a CPA pull your teeth? Of course not. Yet time and time again, I see lawyers who handle immigration, criminal defense, and bankruptcy say, by the way, we'll handle your accident case too. Our lawyers handle only one thing and one thing only, whether it's personal injury or workers' compensation, and we never charge by the hour. So if you win big, we win big. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
All right, we're back after that timeout. Malik Lowe has got Jabari back there. He's going back. He's going to throw it out to the right side. Jabari caught it, couldn't keep his feet. Looks like he's going to lose about a yard or so, bring up about 2nd. And maybe got back to the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, actually a really good catch. Wasn't able to run after it because of having to secure it, but good hands shown right there by the young sophomore, and now looks like we've got McCurdy back in the backfield.
Sure does, number 33. So Malik goes back. He's going to throw it long. He's got a receiver out there, but it's just a tad overthrown. We had 2 receivers running side by side. I don't know if that was by design or what, because they had 3. It brought 3 Chelsea defenders back there with them.
Yeah, probably the receiver relationship might have been a little bit too close to each other. T-shirt was running down the middle of the field. The ball kind of took it the other way. Either guy probably could have tried to make a play on it, but didn't really know which one it was thrown to or where
yeah, both of our receivers were behind their guy.
Yeah, Malik took a shot too.
Yeah, by the defender.
Yes.
All right, so it's 3rd and about 10 again. So we got, who's that coming over the middle is number 17. Got to run north, get that first down, and he did. So that's going to be Kaiser Jones with a good throw and catch by Malik Jones.
Again, once he gets out in space, you get the ball secured, and then gets those long strides. Ain't a move. Hurry up offense here for the Mustangs.
Khalil King and Kaiser Jones are out on the left side. Malik Lowe's good. They're going over the middle again. He hits, this time goes right through his hands. It's thrown a little behind him, but he still should have. I'm sure in his mind, he knows he should have caught it. But the play before that, he just hit him in stride and got that first down.
Yeah, and that's one of those plays as a receiver. Kaiser, that big body, the junior, that's one of those when it is behind you, maybe stop your feet and catch it on the opposite side of your body, stop your momentum and head back toward that sideline. But, yeah, was thrown a little behind, possibly could have caught it. Unfortunately, he didn't.
Yeah, Kaiser's 6'2". He's got good size, big receiver. All right, Malik gets the ball, the snap. He's going back on that right side. Actually, down the middle, he tries to hit number 1, Cantrell. T-shirt was covered pretty well there, though, that time.
Yeah, good coverage that time by the secondary. Looked like that might be Gary back there. Jaden was open up top, too, but you got to like this that we're taking shots, man. Taking shots, trying to get points on the board.
4 minutes, 11 seconds left. You got 3rd and 10. See what we can do here. See if they give them enough get enough yardage if they don't get the first down to warrant another play. Kaiser Jones split out on the left side. Malik Lowe goes back. He's going to come up the middle. He's throwing it to a wide open Khalil King, who dove for it. Would have been a fantastic catch, but if he could have just hit him in stride there, Khalil King would have been on a foot race and he'd have won it.
That's one play, folks, and you remember we said this. Next year, later in this year, or his senior year, Malik will make that play and throw. Stepped up in the pocket, avoided the pressure, and made a great little touch pass, just a little much.
Yeah, he didn't miss it by much.
But how about the effort that time by Khalil King? Just sacrificing everything he can to try to go make the catch for his team.
Yeah, it looked like he went vertical.
But the thing is, even though you're not hitting these plays, you can go back and see how they're working and then go back and work on them. Like you said, rep it.
So it's 4th down and 10. It looks like Jackson Olin is going to go for it. There's a whistle. Probably a false start.
It's going to be delay, I think.
Yeah, it looks like a delay again. You're right. So they're really behind the 8 ball now. It's going to be 1st and 15.
Play a game. Jackson Olin, 5 yards, 4th and 15.
Got 4 minutes and 3 seconds left.
Yeah, it's going to be a long 4th down and 15 here, trying to get a play in. You probably don't have many plays for 4th and 15 in the book.
No, I wouldn't think so. We got King is going to the left side, and he's going to go down. Malik Lowe had no chance there. He's sacked by number 49 for Chelsea.
Bibbins.
Back at the Jackson Olin 20.
On the carry.
Where Chelsea will take over with 3 minutes and 56 seconds left at the Jackson Olin 20.
Yeah, that tired Jackson Olin defense had coming back out on the field this one last time, trying to get a stop, and Chelsea able to hold. It's been a good showing tonight by the Hornets at home.
It has been. It's been a good, happy homecoming, but to their credit, they've got their substitutes in to see if the substitutes can score here on the 20. Hand off to number 4. He's going to the right side. He turns it up. He's met hard that time. And he goes down after a gain of about, let's give him 2. Looked like Damon Gibson got him right there at the point of attack, number 24.
Johnny King on the carry.
Yeah, good block that time by Robert Montgomery on the bigger case in Boston.
On the tackle, play made 2 yards, second and 8.
Nicholas Sneeves is your quarterback. Number 12, 6 foot, 165. He's a junior.
Yeah, Chelsea now working on this clock. Game definitely in hand. Approaching 3 minutes to go, up 35-7.
Play clock's at 5. They're going to bleed the clock. They're going to just run the ball, and they do. They hand it up off the middle, and Jacoby had him right there, just couldn't quite bring him down. And he's going to get a first down to about the Jackson Olin 6.
Yeah, just kept running that time. Number 4, Kajani King got in the last couple of carries for Chelsea. Got it down inside looks like inside the 10. It's going to be first and goal for the Hornets again with 2 minutes to go.
2 minutes and 45 seconds. Well, actually 2:36 now, so the clock is running. Play clock's at 14. I'm sure this is a running play to the running back to his left, number 4, Kajani King. And it is. Hand up off the middle. Nothing doing there. Jacoby Moultrie's in there, the host of Jackson Olin Mustangs. Nicholas Barnes. See him in there.
Nicholas Barnes in there. Sugar Wolf in there. You know, a lot of freshmen on the field. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 freshmen on that defense right now in the game still for Jackson Olin. That's been the case most of the night on defense. When half your defense are freshmen, hey,
that's what happens.
But I'll tell you what, man, they have played just like every week. You cannot question the effort of these Mustangs week to week.
No, they're out there trying. They're trying. Guarantee they're trying to stomp them here too. So his handoff up the middle again, and he's going to walk in the end zone. So a little exclamation point. They really weren't trying to. They were trying to run the clock out.
Well, yeah, you know, if it gets under a minute, might see him down it there. That was probably going to be the last play that you would see Coach Goodwin run. But
yeah, absolutely, he'd have downed it.
Fortunately, goes into the end zone. And
but you don't tell your kids not to try.
No, I mean, you can't. I mean, like you said, they've been working as well. And, you know, it's homecoming, and you get to go to the post-homecoming party with all your friends and what have you. You made a good block. You're not getting used to getting a lot of time. So it's celebration time now for the Hornets.
They're late getting somebody on. They're late getting 2 people on. Play clock's at 9-8. Scores 41-7. Waiting the extra point. 3. They got it off, and looks like the kick is good. All right, so it's 42-7, Bart. I think this would be a good time to thank some of our sponsors, Morgan & Morgan.
Pay the bills.
Pay the bills. Freeway Honda, all you guys, and the rest of y'all. We appreciate it. We couldn't do it without your support for Jackson Olin. I tell you what, it's a year of pain. It's going to be tough. I want to thank the Marshall production team of Jacob Marshall, Josh Marshall, Randy Higgins, and Ryan McGill. I want to thank you, Bart Heights, you're my partner. I'm going to miss you next week,
Pete,
but I'll see you the week after.
I don't know what I'm going to do, man. I ain't going to get my Pete fixed next week. We might have to go lunch before I go out of town or something.
Well, maybe we'll – I don't know. You know, this is going to be a painful year.
Man,
it's just part of it.
We were talking today. It is, man, and but the thing that is promising is when you just look at the youth, and like Coach Fakaka said, we were talking today. Just scratch and claw and grind. Get yourself somehow in a position to, get in those playoffs. And just like last year, doesn't matter what your record is. Just continue progressing. Get yourself into the postseason, and then upset a couple of people. You never know what happens. But folks, this young team is growing.
Well, they'll be back.
The offensive struggles continue to be evident, but this defense is growing, and happier times are ahead for the Mustangs.
That's right. We didn't have our 5-star all-everything Big Q Robinson, who's on the sideline. I saw him on crutches earlier, so he obviously has an injury to that ankle.
It's a high ankle sprain, 3 to 5, 4 to 6 weeks, something like that. Talked to him before the game, and he was saying it's going to be different and unique to watch a game from that side. And
yeah.
So he'll be able to critique some of his teammates. There goes Kaiser.
Kaiser, there's a squib kick, and he's going to be brought down at about the 42.
Kaiser Jones on the return.
got a Chelsea man hurt on about the Jackson Olin 45. He is laying on his front side. I don't know if he got his breath knocked out of him or not, but he got up.
He did, and also got a flag on the play. Not sure what that's going to be, but
that's number 33, Carboni.
You'll probably have a couple of plays here. Jackson Olin, don't think you'll see. Probably still try to air it out, try to connect on one of those long passes.
Well, you got 1:18 left in the game, 42-7. But they're, let's see what they do here. If they're going to just end it, or are they going to, like you say, try to air it out. Let's see what they do. Gets
Jackson Olin, 15 yards.
I bet it was probably the hit on Carboni there.
Probably so. Didn't see it. Kaiser was fighting so hard to try to get extra yardage, and in the scrum, looked like there was a block in the back, maybe a later hit toward the end of the play.
So you know what we're going to do, Bart, towards the end of the year, when we get to that point, maybe a couple of games left. I want you to start giving me some good basketball stories.
Man, I can give you those now.
I want some stats. I want some of your fun moments, your best games, everything from Mississippi State, buddy.
Man,
highlights.
I can give some highlights. I can definitely give some lowlights too. I got some good lowlights.
Y'all had some good teams though. Y'all had a Final Four team.
We did. I was an 18-year-old kid who didn't know any better.
But you were playing in the Final Four, man.
Got some minutes on that team, but I played with some really good players throughout my career, though, or I wouldn't have been there.
You're blessed for that.
Absolutely.
It looks like Malik's going to go back. He's going to get some pressure. He steps up, and he's going to get hit and go down. With 1:10 seconds left, ball comes out, but the whistle had already blown.
Whistle had blown, and Malik that time, he's a little bit slow to get up. Probably going to have one, maybe two more plays here in this one.
Clock's running, 51 seconds. Play clock's at 23.
Yeah, this probably will be the last play of the game tonight, Pete.
Yeah, he's going to hand off, I believe. No, he's going to go back and pass. He caught it, stays in bound. The clock is moving. That's going to do it by the time Coach V is walking over. All right, so that's going to do it tonight. Chelsea 42, Jackson Olin 7. We'll see you next week at Carver. Good night, folks.